G'day, everybody. Welcome back to Esports Championship. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday so far. Wherever you may be in the world, we're here now. It's 1 p.m. here in sunny old Queensland on the east coast of Australia. We're geared up and ready for some more wrapping up the Call of Duty action for Season 1 of ESC. It's looking to be a good one today. Of course, I'm Corbs. Hope you're having a good one. And with me, as always, is the wonderful Rare Wolf. How you going today, Emily?
I'm good. How are you, Corpse? How are you going?
Oh, look, I'm going pretty good. It's been a very productive Saturday for me personally so far. I had a fella come around to start plastering one of my walls, which I may have tripped into late last year. So it can't get any worse than that. But I hope you're having a good one too.
I'll need you to send a photo of that hole that you made over Discord later. I need to see that.
It's a perfect shape of my elbow as I failed to miss the big wall in front of him. But here we go. So I hope everyone's having a better weekend than I was that time where I've now got to fork out and repair my wall. But it should be all right. So hopefully we'll see if we're going to see any damage today and destruction of personables and valuables. It will be in Call of Duty today here in the final match, which it should be happening because the players have got a little bit of pressure. They're aiming to come out on top. This is the one. This is the final one before we head into Season 2 later in May. So just a bit of an update for anyone that missed it last week. We had the Season 1 finals for Street Fighter 6, wrapping up that leg of that. We had in the top 3 coming out on top of that. We had Mason in 3rd place. Bronze is all, bronze ain't bad. Runner-up was Duklin, who was actually knocked off his throne. He had just won week after week after week. TTTJ came in and said at the last minute, not happening. You've done a real good job, but it's time for the real victor to make themselves known. So congratulations to TTTJ again last week, and hopefully we'll have a winner today of your skill level, because it was a hell of a bunch of matches, wasn't it, Wolf? That was clutches.
They were incredible. Like, we have the replays up on YouTube, and we have them in Discord and TikTok and Twitter and pretty much every other social media site. They were incredible, and Corbs and I just, by the end of it, I had no voice. It took me 5 days to recover my voice again. And Corbs, that was your first ever sort of like Street Fighter 6 game ever. That would have been, what a way to be introduced into the scene and send off at the same time.
Oh, it was. Look, I'm looking forward to next time. Bit of a hint, bit of a teaser there. I'm looking forward to next time seeing a bit of a lead up to it, because I'm not very good at fighting games. The last time I'd ever been involved with Street Fighter competitions was back during COVID, where I was simply the observer, which I didn't have to do any talking. I didn't have to do anything too crazy behind the scenes. I just had to provide the gameplay, which is, for people that are familiar with these fighting games, it's pretty easy. So I got to sit back and enjoy it. But it's been a while, but it's great to see. But I'm excited for today because first-person shooters like Halo, Battlefield, and of course Call of Duty, which is what we're all about today, is I'm a bit more familiar with. I can land a headshot here and there, but pulling off those combos, I just can't remember them. I can't even remember the stratagems in the new Helldivers 2, so there's not much luck for me. So the players really show us how it's done. But most importantly today, like we've been talking about, we have the finals for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 leg of Season 1 today here on ESC. We've got 11 players lined up, ready to do battle across approximately, if I have it correctly, 20 matches, starting, of course, at round 1, all through to the losers finals and the grand finals later this afternoon. So gear up, grab your snacks, get yourself some beverages. I've got my water ready to go. Wolf, have you got your water ready to go?
I do. I have my water as well here, nice and full, but I won't be doing too much yelling and screaming today. I still will be yelling and screaming into this microphone. Don't you worry, folks at home. I am not taking too much of a backseat here today, but today we are going to let Corbs shine. I've had my week last week. Exactly, his trial by fire this week. We're going to throw Corbs into the deep end here and see how he do. We not only like to challenge our competitors and our players that join into our competitions, but we like to do the same thing to our casters too. Now,
Yes,
Corbs, let's have a rundown on
genuinely
what's
learn.
happening today and everything like that. I'm gonna sit here and listen to you. This is nice, exciting for me. I get to relax.
That's right. Take a kick back, relax, enjoy the action today. But before we get into the format and everything, just for those that may be joining us for the first time today, and you're wondering who is Esports Championship, or ESC for short? Well, it's where the excitement of gaming meets the spirit of competition. Essentially, it's gaming competitions for gamers by gamers. It's more than just an esports platform. We're aiming to revolutionize the scene as a pioneering esports promoter. The mission statement is quite simple: to elevate esports in Australia and New Zealand, driven by an unyielding passion for gaming. Because it's one thing to play by yourself with your friends, but when it gets heated, when there's some competitions, you want to show it out to the world, your friends, your family, to really show it off. The proof is in the pudding there, and you've got bragging rights forever with, like Wolf mentioned before, we've got the clips and everything going up on the Twitter, TikTok, and all of that regularly to recap it all. But then why should you, if you're a up and coming esports player, you've got a bit of a competitive edge in the scene, why should you sign up for a competition with ESC? Well, one of the old memes with gaming, and especially with shooters, is, have you ever been challenged to a 1v1? A 1v1 me, bro. Maybe you've been challenged in the past, maybe back in school or more recent, or maybe you've challenged a friend to it at you've gotten together with friends at a party, Mario Kart, Tekken, whatever it may be. Throw down the 1v1. Here, our matches are fast and intense. There's no beating around the bush. It's a chance for players to showcase their skills and put their money where their mouth is if they're so inclined. You're not just a player here. You're an integral part of the community that revels in competition, enjoys the adrenaline of chasing that victory, and just generally the fun of gaming. This is your chance to not only master the game, but claim the fame. We've got some awesome prizes for that as well, so that you've got something to go home with rather than just the bragging rights. So the format details today, what are we looking at? Well, the players are going to be doing a series of 1v1s, so they don't have a team to rely on. It all comes down, if they lose, they've really only got themselves to blame, and maybe just the pairing there, but you've got to be in it to win it. It's going to be 1v1s, best of 3 matches, double elimination. It's a seeded draw. As you'd expect, most kills win the match. There will be a tiebreaker in place just in case, which, if we go to that, last time we did this, I think we had 2 tiebreakers in a row, which was pretty hectic.
Yeah,
they are 60-second rounds. It's the first to 5 kills with hardcore settings, just to give them that little bit more of a chance to really just kill each other extra quickly, which would be good. Some basic game settings: 5 minutes per round, up to 1,000 score limit, the usual jazz. And we'll get straight to it there. We've got, like I mentioned before, we've got some prizes that are up for grabs. So it's not just the bragging rights. So we've got third place will be walking away with a $25 Ace Gamer Apparel voucher. Second place for today's games, they get, now it's not just $79. We've got to really point out here that it's not just at $79. It's $79.69, thanks to the donations of the community. Thank you very much. And the winner will be going away with a whopping $220. Not bad for an afternoon of playing some fun Call of Duty with your friends and peers, which will be good. But that's not all that the winner will be walking away with. They get something a little bit more special. Let's take a look.
What do they get, Corbs? What do they get? Let's see.
Here it is. Not too shabby. You get your very own winner's ring, thanks to ESC, that you get to keep forever. So, trophies can be a bit big. Ring, it's nice and portable. I believe happening right now today, this weekend in Melbourne. God, you've got the Game Expo and you've got more conventions coming up later in the year in competition. So if you go to those, take that with you just to show a little bit extra proof of putting dragons on. What do you think of that, Paul?
Oh, it is. It is so beautiful. I kind of want to sign up now for if there's. I'm not too good at Street Fighter 6 or Call of Duty, but I mean, if there's, I'm not actually good at any games to be honest. But I would sign up and try to win one of those. To be honest, that I would.
Can you imagine that in a future competition? The hosts are thrown in as well, just as a wild card. How crazy
there needs
would
to be a show match one day between us. So that'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun, to be honest.
That's not a bad idea. That could be a fun way to promote Season 2, which is coming up in May. We've been talking a little bit about that today. We talked about it in greater detail last week. It is the details available now in the Discord and on the website. Season 2 is coming in May. Let's take a look at that.
Oh, Bruce Bendy, but he gets a reversal. So now ulti. Oh my god, 12 to 12 and 3 seconds left for going into overtime. It's going to go. Golden Avenger, you have no HP left, but neither does he. One more hit, can you do it? Golden Avenger. This is the first time in ESC history where we've gone into our first overtime, but now our second overtime.
Stakes upon stakes. Whoever it's going to be, though, they've got to bring it to go up against Schmaltz in the grand finals.
Team for that because they are just such a good player.
Anticipating the spawns and then just no, just that quick glance to the right is all it takes. And
up the cut and he just keeps bending, but oh my god, good on my end. Cannot get...
Anticipating grenade throws, like
oh, get yourself out of that corner. Let's go. Oh my god, well done.
That's right. We're not quite done with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Street Fighter 6 in the near future. Get keen. Season 2 is already available to be signed up for. It's coming on May 4th and it's running until July 6th. Easy date to remember. Of course, May 4th. May the 4th be with you to the players that are competing that day. And it's also, May 4th is also my birthday. So there's 2 reminders for you to jump on in. If you're keen, jump on in and sign up today if you can, or within the next future. We got a bit of time until then. It's going to be good. Modern Warfare 3 and Street Fighter 6 back across the 3 platforms. So whether you're on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, you're covered with crossplay. It's going to be 10 awesome weeks, and there's currently a $1,300 minimum prize pool up for grabs. Not too bad. So every time you do a qualifier, you're able to go, depending on how well you do, you're able to go home with some cash, and then even more if you make it through to the finals like today. Should be good. Should be a good time, Wolf.
Oh, I'm very excited for that, and just looking at that season trailer and some of the funny moments that we've had and exciting moments. I was just sitting here just laughing and just listening to that. Like, I've seen that trailer a few times now, but it still makes me laugh listening to it and watching it, and especially some of those like Call of Duty replays that were on there too. Oh, it just makes me even more excited for today. I am so excited for today.
Hopefully we've got some more, no pressure to the players, hopefully we've got some more excellent plays and funny plays like that coming up today. Of course, we can't do this without the players, so thank you to everyone that signed up, and looking forward to seeing hopefully some new faces in Season 2 and some returning faces from Season 1. But all of this also is massive thanks to our sponsor, Ace Gamer Apparel. Now you can grab yourself some sweet merch available anytime, but until the end of today, so at midnight Australian Eastern Standard Time, you can grab yourself some merch with a discount. But let's take a look at the video, some more details about that.
Hey gamers, ESC Season 2 has been announced and we wanted to go through the changes, but first, what hasn't changed since Season 1? Firstly, ESC's overall vision and goals to promote and grow esports in Australia and New Zealand through high stakes, fast paced and entertaining content has not changed. Neither have our tournament start times or dedication to live streaming every single match. We are also sticking with the same games from Season 1, Street Fighter 6 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Cross-play on PC, Xbox and PlayStation. 1v1s, cash prizes, championship rings and the low $10 entry fee are also here to stay in Season 2. So what has changed? The first change is a longer season. Season 1 was 8 weeks, with 3 qualifiers and a season final per game. Season 2 will be 10 weeks, 4 qualifiers and a season final for each game. These will continue to alternate weeks throughout the season. Qualifying for the season finals in Season 2 has also changed. Only the winner from each qualifier will automatically advance to the season final. But don't stress, players will still earn ranking points throughout the season, and we will take the top players from the rankings to fill out the 8-player double elimination season final draw. This means consistency is key to grabbing that final spot. We have taken on board feedback from the community and have changed our tournament formats for the qualifiers. For Street Fighter 6, the qualifiers will still be best of 3 battles, with 3 rounds per battle, but instead of a 32-player single elimination format, it will be a 16-player double elimination format. Even if you stumble, you've got a second shot at glory. For Modern Warfare 3, things have shaken up quite a bit. It is still 1v1 on small maps, but instead of a single 5-minute round, we're now doing best of 3 rounds. A map change and a chance at a new random loadout will happen between rounds. Each round will be 3 minutes long, but the first player to get 10 kills can win the round early. If no one reaches 10 kills before the timer expires, the most kills will win. Of course, we still have our 60-second tiebreaker if needed. We have also changed the Modern Warfare 3 format from single elimination to a 16-player double elimination tournament. By changing to these new formats, players will have more chances to show their skills, earn more ranking points, and get more value for their entry fee. We have also tweaked the prize money slightly to suit these new format changes. Full details can be found on the tournament pages on our website. Lastly, instead of 2-week windows to enter the next qualifier, you can enter the qualifiers for the entire season in advance, starting right now. Do not wait and make sure you enter quickly to not miss out. Season 2 starts Saturday, May the 4th, 2024. Can you master the game to claim the fame?
So there's a bit more details about Season 2 coming up in May. My mistake there, I jumped the gun into our sponsorship video. But yeah, so there's the details. If you'd like to sign up, you can do so now and jump on into it. But of course, again, all thanks to our wonderful sponsor, Ace Gamer Apparel, who has a discount available today until midnight tonight. So let's take a look at what they've got available there. All right. So again, thank you to Ace Gamer Apparel, our wonderful sponsor. And that discount is available until midnight tonight. So you can find the link into the Twitch chat now. If you're watching along now, head along and see if there's something you like and grab yourself some new merch. Thanks again to those. And thanks to Ace Gamer Apparel for helping us out with the replays that you'll find after every match. So we can go back in slow-mo and revisit those wonderful, hopefully today's wonderful grenade kills, knife throws, headshots, backstabs, all of that fun stuff. So let's get into it. Let's get this show on the road with what's coming up. First, now we have had a little bit of a change around with the schedule. Some players are traveling to and from their homes. So currently, Capt is on their, last I heard, Capt is on their way home from to Adelaide. So we might be missing out on that one. So it looks like we're going to be heading straight into match 2 between Scripted 85 and Crispy. Following that, as long as everything goes to plan, we'll be going to match 3, the Viking 86 versus Lukey. Following that, we'll be heading into the winners quarter-finals. Schmolds versus Crafty Koala in match 4. In match 5, Risen versus D-Streaker. And of course, it will decide who will be versing Tino in match 6. Then on into match 7, the Viking 86 versus I'm Voltsy. Some very familiar names for me there. Going to be keeping a close eye on the Viking 86 and Voltsy. What about you, Wolf? Who are your top contenders today?
Oh, well, I definitely, Crispy and Snods and I'm Voltsy, I've been keeping my eye on those 3, but definitely the Viking 86, I will be keeping my eye on them as they are our grenade god, as we remember from 2 weeks ago. That was first match of the day for our Modern Warfare 3 third qualifiers. That was... Well, that was incredible. Very first match of the day, and I had lost my voice already. Oh man, that was starting it off with a bang, and I hope that we can see a lot of that energy and excitement, and maybe some funny kills today in our first match, which was match 2, as was said before. I am keen, but who are you backing today, Corbs?
Look, I'm just hoping that everyone has some nice, fun, fair games. But I'm biased. I'm biased based on my interests and some of my favorite things there. The Viking 86 will have to be my personal favorite today. So I'll be banging my shield in the shield wall in hopes that they will take the dub today.
I think Schmaltz might take this today, to be honest. Just watching them 2 weeks ago in that third qualifier, Smalls is just on a whole nother level of COD, of first person shooters. They are incredible, and I am very excited to watch them today and hopefully win today. But we have a lot of contenders for the crown today. But for our first match that we have coming up, which will be between Scripted 85 and Crispy, which corner are you backing? I think I will go for Crispy, just like last time, because his name reminds me of crispy chicken, and I am once again hungry. So I will go for Crispy.
Emma Wolf, you reminded me that I'll be having a late lunch today. I could go some crispy chicken as well. Crispy was going to be my first choice based on what I've watched before, but I'm happy to jump in the corner of Scripted 85 and see how they do today. Do me proud and keep me entertained until later on I can grab myself a feed, and it should be a good one. Now, are we able to get any confirmation? Is Scripted 85 and Crispy, are they heading into the arena now, or are we looking at... Oh no! I'm so sorry, Wolf, but we've just received word that Crispy has disqualified currently. So we are going to be jumping into the first of the winners quarterfinals matches: Schmolds versus Crafty Koala. Cap hasn't quite reached Adelaide yet. I imagine driving frantically, hopefully safely, on this fine Saturday. So we'll be heading into it with Schmolds and Crafty Koala. So with that. With the original plan out the window there, goodbye Crispy Chicken, goodbye Fare Thee Well. Schmolds and Crafty Koala, who takes your pick? Who are you going to be rooting for, Wolf?
Well, I have to back Schmolds because I did say Schmolds, but I do like the name Crafty Koala because it's very cute. But because I do have I do think that Schmolds is going to be taking the crown for this, I would say Schmolds, but my heart does go for Crafty Koala.
So it's a reluctant Schmolds, but
yes.
But Crafty Koala can rest assured that you are in their they are in your thoughts.
Yeah. I have too many favorites. I've seen so many of these players over these past few months, and they have all been my favorites, to be honest. They have all had moments where I'm like, yeah, there's my battler. There they are, doing stuff, and I'm just sitting here proud as anything. But they're all my favorites. They're all my favorites. Yeah. But yeah, I think Smiles is going to win this.
Well, you heard it here, folks. So we can come back to that later this afternoon, and we'll see how was Wolf's guess there. But in that case, I'll happily back Crafty Koala in this match as another gamer that spells their name with a K, just because K is a great looking letter. I think the letter K is a lot more going for it than the letter C. I'll happily back Crafty Koala based on.
It reminds me of Special K Kellogg's. Oh,
that's right. It's an iconic way to start your brand name there. So Crafty Koala. And it's catchy. It's Australian themed. We love to see it. So we'll be going into that soon. As long as our players are ready, roaring, ripping and raring to go, we can get into that soon.
I am there. I just, it's incredible how a few of our players are on a road trip back home now. It's just damn, they not only are battling in game today, hopefully, but also in real life as well. They're just on their way home trying to make it back for their COD tournament. I have a lot of respect for that, and to be honest, it's yeah, I get it. I do the exact same thing. I got shit to do. I'm gonna drive back to my house. That's what I did last night. I drove back home at 1 a.m. this morning. I was I got stuff to do. I got things to.
Oh no! This is. It seems a lot of people are busy on their Saturdays today. I hope not too many people have. Double booked themselves and they've accidentally gone to Knotfest. That's on in Sydney today.
Yes.
This is why you got to be across your calendar. Unfortunately, we've just received word that Crafty Koala has also disqualified. So Schmaltz, hang tight. We will get to you in good time. Stay hydrated. Keep those snacks coming. Kick back and relax as we hopefully go into Risen vs. D-Streaker, the second of our winners quarterfinals matches today. Can we get any confirmation from the players? I hope you'll coordinate with the team in the Discord, or let us know here in the Twitch chat, and let us know how you're going, how much time you need.
Who is here?
We want to see a match.
Who is here? Who's got their laptop set up in the pit at Knotfest today and are going to be playing their Call of Duty tournament? I need to know. And how many of you have forsaken Knotfest in Sydney today? Or maybe you're Brisbane based and you'll be going there tomorrow.
That's right. That would be the better option.
Hopefully you'll see us in the entire ESC team at Knotfest tomorrow in Brisbane.
Oh, if I was still living up in Queensland, I would be there and I'd be saying g'day to yous. I was very excited. I went to Knotfest in Sydney last year. I gave it a miss this year. But I'm looking forward to next year when Slipknot will be returning to our shores to headline again. But they put on a hell of a show last year. But I'm down to see a show in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 as soon as we can get a game going. Resident Streaker. Let's get you into the arena and let's see what you've got. Whether you are worthy of walking away with the $200 prize money and the winner's ring. Get on in there. Where we dropping, boys? Come on.
I can't blame them, to be honest. I can't blame them. It is Knotfest. It is a once-a-year opportunity. And for some people, it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity because that lineup for Knotfest this year is insane. You have most of the OG, dad metal bands that will be playing and a lot of other bands that have had the amazing opportunity to be picked up and touring around. I've seen a couple of my very favorite bands there as well. And I'm so excited and stoked for them because I've been seeing on their stories and everything, the huge crowds and everything. I almost forgot about Knotfest, to be honest. It's been at the back of my head.
Oh no. Like people that forget to hydrate at music festivals in the Australian heat. I believe we've just received word that Risen has disqualified as well. Oh no. They're not ready to go. So in that case, who will we be moving on to? We'll be moving on to if we have, can we get a raise of hands for Tino and Scripted at 85? Are you both in the house, ready to go?
Why did I raise my hands? You're gonna be like,
Wolf?
let's get a raise of hands for Timo. I'm like, yeah, Timo.
Wolf,
But
Wolf, do you have Modern Warfare 3 installed? We might have to do an exhibition match while they race home in their cars.
I do actually. I do.
Unfortunately, I do not. I actually haven't played Modern Warfare 3 yet myself. I played a decent
Just like
amount
all the
of
other
Modern
Modern
Warfare 1 and
Warfares.
2. That doesn't give me much luck in that Battle Royale mode. I was shocking at that. I was just not on top of managing my inventory and the money. I was always ill-equipped compared to all the other players on the map. I just liked driving around in the trucks, really.
Me too. I really liked Warzone when it first came out because I like to take advantage of those sort of games when they first come out, like the first person shooters. Me and my boys would like to take advantage of that because everyone is still trying to figure out what's going on, what the winning strats are and things. And me and my boys, we just feel really good about ourselves. We keep having back-to-back chicken winner dinners, all these back-to-back winners. And then now it's been a while since Warzone has dropped. Me and my boys come back in and we just get absolutely just rolled. We get destroyed. I don't enjoy Warzone anymore. I don't enjoy it anymore.
It is tough to keep up with. It's rough, and I unfortunately in my friendship circles I've never had a solid group to consistently play it with. But I'm hoping to revisit it in the future. It's just there's just so many good games currently available. It can be hard to keep up with, and I'm just trying to keep up with Helldivers too and get those medals and keep those new weapons coming in. But there's only so many hours in the day, and we've got to be mindful of time. So we do need to keep moving along for who is ready. Now, I'm just keeping an update, taking a look at the Discord. Unfortunately, Scripted 85 has disqualified as well. So we are looking for the next pairing that is ready to go. So you're our chosen ones. Viking 86 and I'm Voltsy. Are you ready to roll? Are you ready to rumble? We'd like to see what you've got based on last time. Are you in the house, ready to go?
Just saw Viking 86 type in chat. Where is Slipknot playing? I think I might need to make a trip there. No,
no,
don't.
Viking 86, don't you dare! You stay put right where you are as a Viking fan. I can assure you. Amon Amarth played last year. They're not playing their Viking metal this year, so you can stay here. And Slipknot's not back until next year, so you're right to stay put. Pantera and Disturb will live without you.
If you are in Brisbane, they are playing tomorrow at the Brisbane Royal Showgrounds. But that's tomorrow, not today. Well, they are playing today, but in Sydney. But I think that's where a majority of our gamers have gone to, and I can't blame them, to be honest. I can't. I'm not mad at them. I still have a lot of love for them, and I hope to see them next season make up for their betrayal. I mean, prior duty today, so
a redemption arc is in order. Life happens, things come up. It's just if anything comes up in advance that you're aware of, or you've got any any concerns, do always feel free to reach out to the team on Discord and just give them a heads up, just so we can plan accordingly. But we understand as well, life does get in the way. People might have something may have come up with family and friends, something important like that, maybe work, or like you might be attending Knotfest in Sydney today, or if you're down further south in Melbourne, you might be at the Game Expo, which is a great time there. I understand they've got some tournaments and stuff going on as well. I would love to see the ESC crew meet up with everyone at a future convention, because I know we've got DreamHack coming up next month as well. I know I had friends that really enjoyed taking part in Halo last year, and then of course you've got more comps like Mario Kart and such at PAX later in the year. Wolf, are you going to any of these conventions around Australia later this year.
Yes. I'll be going to DreamHack, and I'm really excited about that because I got accepted as a creator there. So that is really cool. That's my first time doing that, and I'm really excited. I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. I've heard that there's like some really fun things going on in the Creator Lounge. To be honest, I only heard that I was getting accepted into it like maybe a week ago. I didn't check my emails.
Well, to be fair, it did take them a while to let everyone know where the venue and even the city and the state of where it was going to be taking place. So I don't think you should feel too bad about that. But exciting. Are you going to be heading along to check out, meet any other esports shoutcasters at the event?
Anyone that I can get my hands on, to be honest. I'm hoping to meet up with my boy Conky, Mitch, who is a incredible CSGO, CS2 caster and host as well. So I'm hoping to see him on the big stage. I wouldn't be lying if I said that I am vying for that spot that he will be standing on, but it doesn't matter. But I'm very keen to see a lot of my friends, because at these sort of events, those are pretty much the only times, just a few times a year, where I can see a lot of my interstate friends that are involved in esports and gaming and all that sort of stuff. So I am very excited. I'm too excited for it, to be honest. I've already booked all my accommodation, my flights and everything. I'm going to be living it up for the 5 days that I'm down in Melbourne for DreamHack. So it's going to be a good one. I'm very excited.
Oh, I love to hear.
What about you?
I was contemplating getting time off and making the trip down myself. It's just with my current job out in rural New South Wales, it is hard. I can only get so much time off per year, and it can be expensive, the flights and accommodation. And unfortunately, I was not selected as a creator this time around. So unfortunately, I won't be seeing you there. But looking forward to PAX Australia and South by Southwest. So, of course, PAX Australia in Melbourne in October and South by Southwest in Sydney, literally the following day after that, which would be good. Which is actually where we met briefly last year. We actually, for a bit of a ESC trivia and lore, Rarewolf and I actually crossed paths extremely briefly on the way to the Counter-Strike 2. Was it the semifinals?
It was IEM Sydney, yeah.
It was very cool. I was hanging out with some friends, and they got me in to get some good seating, and we were grabbing some. It's very exciting going to these in-person esports events, because you can grab. Literally, they've got popcorn and ice cream and alcohol and soft drink. It's like going to the cinema. It's really quite cool. And we just happened to bump into this. I met this crazy character, Rarewolf, and then here we are. Here we are months later.
I think I was like quadruple parked up on CCs. I think I had like a whole tray of CCs on me, a microphone and a camera, and I was just ready to let rip in the arena.
Okay, we've received another update. The team are working very hard in the Discord just to see who's around. We're going to be jumping into the winners semifinals, the first match of that, Schmolds versus D Streaker. All right, so Wolf, are you wanting to stay in Schmolds' corner, or will you be taking D Streaker's?
Oh, I have to keep backing Schmolds. As much as I know that D Streaker is one hell of a gamer, one hell of a player, I'm going to keep backing my boy Schmolds.
It's a fun word to say, isn't it? Schmolds.
Yeah, Schmolds.
I've messed it up.
I've messed it up a few times, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. Schmolds.
Schmolds. All right. Well, in that case, I'll be backing D Streaker's corner. So this is we finally get to see some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 action here today on ESC. We're going in. Let's jump on in and let's get to it. Let's see what they've got in store for us today.
I'm so excited, but you know what? Even though that we've had a lot of matches sort of become disqualified and scribbled off, it doesn't matter because we are still running, we are still going, we are now in the winners semi-final. So really we just made a couple of jumps forward, to be honest, and now it's just going to be even more intense. It's like our losers bracket is still open. We still have games running through that as well, but we are, as I said, in our winners semi-finals now as we go into this. Take it away, Corpse.
All right, so here we go. The first of the winners semi-finals for today's final brackets for Modern Warfare 3. Schmolds versus D-Streaker. Now the pressure's on straight away. The RNG gods have granted them a nice-looking assault rifle, which should work with Schmolds. Grabbing the first kill, playing it nice and slow, nice and safe. Taking out D-Streaker, putting them in the lead, 1-0. Oh, now a bit more map control. You know, got that first kill, heading up into the middle of the map, getting some elevation, keeping an eye out, and just grabbing another 2 kills back to back.
Oh,
Make that now 4 in a row. 4-0 over D-Streaker. Oh, and another one. This is extremely clean gameplay from Schmolds. Just absolute map domination, just casually, confidently marching
Schmolds
around
is just
the map.
mad he's not at Knotfest. Look at him go. He's just taking it out on D-Streaker.
Let's open this pit up.
Let's open this bucket pit up.
Or just completely is in the zone of anticipating where the spawns are coming, and just is anticipating where D-Streaker is coming from at all times. Is 1 away from being 10-0. Oh, but no, the 10-kill streak has been disrupted. D-Streaker gets the jump on Schmolds. Take him out. Well, you know, enjoyed it while they can. We've got a bit more of a gunfight happening now. It's a bit more evenly matched, but Schmolds takes that one as well. Currently head by 10 points over D-Streaker.
Oh.
D-Streaker nearly gets the jump on Schmolds, but Schmolds jumps out of the way, into cover. He's now frantically running around, but back up to that high ground. Take the advantage there, which pays off! Cutting off D-Streaker from climbing up. Getting that tactical advantage on the high ground. And catches him again with the respawn. It's not looking good for D-Streaker.
No, not at all. Schmolds is just on an absolute warpath at the moment.
And see, with this assault rifle, you know, it can be used close quarters. You know, decent long range if you're controlling your rate of fire, watching your corners. But then all they really have to fall back on, if that fails them, is I believe they've been granted a rocket launcher, but they just, I don't think there's enough time. 1v1s, I don't know if there's enough time to get the shot off, because by the time you're lining up the shot, they'll be looking back at you. And Schmolds now just continuing the streak, ahead by 17 points on 18.
It's just snowballing, just using that momentum, just propel themselves further and further into that. What a huge amount of kills and points on their side at the moment. They're just catching D-Streaker off guard as soon as they spawn.
There's not much room for D-Streaker to set up. It's almost like at this point, I would imagine that they need to just spawn in, hunker down, watch the corners, and just try to get another kill on Schmolds and then move out and take control of the middle of the map, be ready to anticipate the next spawn. But I don't know if Schmolds is going to give any breathing room to do that.
Schmolds is just that one. It's just like that one kill you got off with me. I'm gonna make sure that you don't get any more from that. That was.
Oh. D-Streaker trying to escape. Schmolds gets it close with the knife kill and finishes off with a burst. Oh no! 25-1.
This is an absolute massacre. Oh.
D-Streaker had the advantage there with, you know, back in some cover, draping back and forward, but it just wasn't enough. But now D-Streaker gets another kill on Schmolds. Can this be it to turn the tables? Oh! How did that not finish the job? Good use of the rockets there, but it may have just a bit of splash damage or going through the legs. Schmolds is now utilizing the complete arsenal of weapons, using some electric throwables. The hunt is
Oh
on.
my god.
Down to the last 30 seconds.
Oh, Destroyer!
Yes! D-Streak lands the rocket launcher kill. Hey, look, maybe behind in the kills, but that is still a win in my books. Nice stylized kill there. While Schmaltz just continues to show us. Show us how it's done and why we should have Schmaltz on our team next time you queue up in Team Deathmatch.
Yes, absolutely. Oh.
You can see there as well, Schmaltz, has a great mastery of the game that has a feel for how many shots he will take at that range to take them out. But it was just not quite enough. They had to do a double take there. But that's the first one there. 32. 32 to 3 to Schmaltz.
32 to 3. That is... I think that's the highest amount of kills that I have seen in our entire Season 1 Modern Warfare 3 games that we've had so far by Schmaltz. And folks at home, this isn't the Streaker is a very good player. This is not just the best of the best versus someone like myself. This is two very good players versus each other in that very small space. So just seeing that and seeing how Smalls was able to just absolutely, and I hate saying this, dominate D-Streaker like that that's insane. That is absolutely insane because D-Streaker has shown themselves over and over again in our series so far. What a formidable, what a skilled player that they are. And just to be absolutely folded like that by Smalls is... beautiful. Very beautiful. But that is not the last that we'll see of D-Streaker. That is not the last we'll see of them.
But, D-Streaker still, they handled it very well. There was no signs of them faltering or wanting to throw or anything like that. They kept trying to see what they could do every time they respawned, and even trying to do some cool things by trying to pop off some of those rockets and that, which is great to see.
Yeah.
But that map there, it's a very clear. It's such a classic arena style map where you've got that very distinct. But it's a bit of a risk versus reward. That middle high ground, you've got a great view of the two ends of the map, but then you are left wide open. But Schmaltz is showing that he's got the reflexes. Got the reflexes, the know-how, ready for anything that's coming.
Schmaltz got the moves.
99% of the time. Yeah. It would have definitely, I think if this was a traditional multiplayer match of Modern Warfare 3, we would have been looking at maybe some very destructive kill streak rewards from Schmaltz. A nuke, perhaps? How many is it for the nuke? I'm trying to remember.
I've never actually hit one before, to be honest. So I can't tell you, but I think it is. I can't remember if it was 30, 35, or 40 kills.
Well,
I think that's too high, actually.
Some bombing runs. Maybe you can call it an attack helicopter, a couple of recon drones. All that, but yeah, no, I'm the same Wolf. I've never been anywhere near being able to say I've called in a nuke in Call of Duty. It's just not going to happen.
Not me. My friends have, but not me. Not me. One day I will get there. But I have a feeling that Schmaltz has already done that quite a many times, and that wow, Schmaltz, they're just. I've said it before. They've got the moves. They are someone that we've seen in the past that just uses every bit of a movement and mechanics to their absolute advantage, and especially in maps as well. Schmaltz always seems to dominate and take that sort of middle ground or that high point in every single arena that we have seen them play in, and just hunt for the person as they're spawning. And when you snowball, when you keep running off those back-to-back kills, you sort of go into a bit of flow state, to be honest.
Yes.
I rarely hit those, but you sort of go into a flow state. It's like, you just know. You start hitting things well, and you just a predator, just a hunter in the arena where you pray.
I've felt that on the odd occasion in, like, say, other games I'm better at. You definitely get that sense of rhythm, and it's almost like a part of you switches off, and then the parts of you that that matter, that are needed for the game, just switch on, just elevated, and you're in that zone.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be surprised if Schmaltz was just chilling with some of their favorite music playing in the background and just really in their element. that's the vibe I got. I could easily see that as part of a kill montage on YouTube with some awesome effects and stuff going on. Very cool to see.
Yeah, no, I absolutely understand that. There's been a couple times that I've just been streaming and playing COD, and I just have like my heavy metal just screaming through my ears. I'm just running around with my shotgun, just in circles, just picking off anyone that comes in and spawns and tries to pick a fight with me. I just run, bush, just shotgun, speed run through the whole thing. My music is blaring, and in the camera, I'm just like, no brain, just game. That's it.
No, I've been very guilty of that myself. I sometimes you'll have that sense of realization, and you'll be thinking, "Oh God, if someone was watching me right now, I hope I don't look too silly." Which is a lot of pressure for anyone that, if any of the players stream in their spare time as well. You've got to be, if you've got a webcam on, you've got to be aware of that. You don't want to be leaning too far forward. Just that you want to have that. You want to be composed. Sitting up straight. Smiling, eyes open. Good body language. And talking, so it changes it up.
There's been so many. I love it, like in CS:GO, where they have the cameras on the pro players in CS:GO, and they're just like,
yeah.
just so close to the camera, and some of them are so.
I don't know. It can't be good for their eyes, right? But
some of them are just like.
They're looking for that pixel perfect so that they can just land those sometimes no scope headshots. It's insane. But I imagine a lot of the peripheral vision is gone. So it's a lot of, darting around, looking left and right, checking, all possible locations the enemy could be. You've really got to think quick like that. But yeah, I see that as well, where it's like we're going for the extreme close up. And then you got the more laid back players. They want the whole scenario, and they're back. They're nice and back, and they're taking it all in.
Are you a laid back player, or are you a up closer personal?
Well, I do have my moments. I do have my moments where I lean forward. Especially if I'm at a party with friends, Mario Kart or something like that. The old lean forward, and gives me that extra 10% of power to do better. Yeah. Generally, I like to kick it back and see the whole screen, and try to maintain what good posture I have left. But just while we organize the next series of matches for today's games, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break just to handle some things on the Discord side. I'm going to grab some water, maybe grab a snack, maybe stretch my legs, and we'll be back very soon. And keep enjoying your day, everybody. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome back to Esports Championship. I'm Corbs, and with me, of course, is Wolf. How's your day going so far, Wolf?
Oh, it's been going very well. It's a bit hot now up here in sunny Queensland, in Brisbane at the moment, but it is all right. And things will be heating up even more as we start to progress throughout our games for this afternoon. How about yourself, Corbs?
It's going well so far. I'm itching to see some more in-game action, but we've during the quick break there, we have had confirmation that we are returning to the matchup between Schmaltz and D-Striga. Schmaltz is currently 1 up over D-Striga, so Schmaltz just needs 1 more point to win this round. So hopefully D-Striga has got some fire left in them to make a comeback. So we're going to be heading back into that, and before we head on to the next few games. So let's jump back in. And let's let Schmaltz and D-Striga get back to it before they lose their mojo.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Oh, I am keen to see Schmaltz again on the big screen, because they are just an absolute pleasure to watch. They They are just such a skilled player at this game, and I will always keep backing in their corner, to be honest. What about yourself, Corbs? Who will you be backing this upcoming match?
Look, Schmaltz has definitely shown that they've got a lot of skill, but I'm hoping that maybe D-Streaker just needed just a bit of time to warm up, and that we'll be seeing a nice surprise in the next round between them. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm gonna have some faith, hoping for the best. But here we go. Let's see how they go. We're back with Schmaltz versus D-Streaker in round 2. 1-up to Schmaltz. Come on, D-Streaker. And just as we could have foreseen, Schmaltz quickly flanking around the map, getting the first kill on D-Streaker, and just flapping around. It's again very fluid, and anticipating the taunt and just being in the right place at the right time. Map awareness and map knowledge goes a long way. Knowing your surroundings.
Oh, even those preemptive shots that he had done before in the window and the doorway, even though they were just 2 quick shots, just preemptively firing, they were still on mark. What a player!
See there as well, just a bit of blind firing just as soon as they get around a corner, anticipating that there's a very good chance that their opponent will be there. Because if you can land some lucky hits like that and get the jump on them, it can make all the difference in winning those quick frantic duels.
Exactly. You get a bit of that slow buff onto them as well, and it's just watching Smold just decimate and eat this competition right now is insane. I'm watching this as a COD player, and I am shivering. I am in my bones deeply. I know that Schmaltz is someone that I do not want to ever come across.
No, it's a little bit scary. But yeah, even just the movement, the sliding, and watching that. Oh, but here we go, D-Streaker.
True to their name, D-Streaker ends a kill streak of a Schmaltz. Heck yeah, brother.
Hey, should feel proud about that. Even if not getting the win at the end of the day, should feel good about that. Putting up a fight, being a good sportsman goes a long way in these competitions as well. You want the respect from your peers.
Oh,
and another.
Very, very nice.
Oh, not lingering too long in that fight there.
D-Streaker choosing to opt for the rifle instead of the swarm. Seems to be Schmaltz a favorite for these very close quarters 1v1 battles.
Really likes to just get in their face if they can. Run and gun, very mobile, very adaptable. Like these players, you can just set up to be ready for them, but you might not be quick enough for them.
I would like to see how Schmaltz handles on a sniper-only map. To be honest, I would like to see how they go with none of those very fast-firing, punching, running gun SMGs. Because it seems that D-Streaker seems to really enjoy the rifle and snipers. I think D-Streaker might have a chance at winning these games if it was really only a sniper rifle map.
The opportunity is there. And did I see before that Schmaltz actually ran out of ammunition for the SMG?
What?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that may have. That's just how long Schmaltz has been alive. Just ran out of ammo.
Oh. And there's 239 rounds in that you spawn with as well, and running out of rounds, being alive that long, wow. But D-Streaker is still holding up a fight,
still
trying and being able to catch Schmaltz out on their mistakes. Hopefully
right.
that
D-Streaker doing much better this time around.
Because with the WSP Swarm, it is a very fast-firing weapon. Oh, Schmaltz deciding to whip out the rifle instead. Maybe they're listening to us, showing us, no, I can use something else. See?
maybe I need to conserve some ammo for my main weapon, and this skill I can use the rifle for, yeah?
Yes, but the WSB Swarm, as I was saying before, it is 32 rounds. It is clipped, but they are quite fast firing. So as soon as you get that initial few bursts off, if you can, you have to reload. And the reloading animation, it is quick for an SMG, but still, D-Streaker with his rifle have managed to get more kills up on this
Bit of a bullet hose.
match today.
We're down to the last 20 seconds. I don't know, D-Streaker, if they want to get out in front, they're going to have to really just show us some incredible skills. I just don't think time is on D-Streaker's side right now, unfortunately.
No, absolutely not. It seems like these random loadouts with the weapons that have been randomly given to them has been very advantageous to Schmaltz, especially these very small close quarters or run and gun maps.
You love that when the RNG is in your favor. But of course, that is for this matchup. That is 2-0 to Schmaltz over D-Streaker. Congratulations, Schmaltz, and a great effort from D-Streaker nonetheless.
Exactly. It seems that wow, like in our very first match that we saw before with these two players between D-Streaker and Schmaltz ended up winning that first match with 32-3. A huge amount of kills, but that last map was, I believe, if I read that right, a 23-9. So
yes, much better.
Yes, very much better for D-Streaker. We got to see a bit more bite out of them, which was very good. But as I said before, I think the random maps and loadouts seem to really favor Schmaltz with their run and gun tactics. However, we have seen Schmaltz before with the rifle and assault rifles, and they are still just as good. But I mean, I think if there was a map where it was just really snipers only or something like that, I think D-Streaker would have a bit more of an advantage. But I'm just speculating here, to be honest. I'm just speculating. What do you think?
It's fair to have a good bit of analysis in that, but I think you've called it from the start. I think based on that, Schmaltz has a very good chance of taking the overall win at the end of the day of this. But before we head on to the next one, where between Tino and the Viking 86, let's take a look back at some replays thanks to Ace Gamer Apparel.
Yeah, wow, Schmaltz in that last map again, just taking advantage of the high ground and that middle point of the map, just watching D-Streaker wherever they come from. But there were a few times where D-Streaker has just let Schmaltz blow out through their clips, managing to dodge the hail of bullets that came their way and coming out on top in a few of those encounters that we've had. But what do we have up next called? Do tell.
Well, coming up next, so of course Schmaltz will be moving on, but we move on now to the second match in the winners' semi-finals. It'll be between Tino and the Viking 86. So of course, I'll be going for the Viking 86. I'm keen to see make me proud in that shield war. What about you, Wolf? How do you think this one's going to go?
Well, I do love our friendly caster bets that we have against each other, so I will go against you. I will go for Tino. But I do have a lot of hope that in this next game that we have coming up very shortly, that the Viking 86 will continue to live up to their grenade god bombardier status that we have just proudly placed upon them for their past games that they've had here. But,
well, let's see it in action. Oh. No pressure, Viking 86. Let's check it out. Let's go. And here we go.
Riot Shield.
Viking 86. Locked and loaded.
And here we are on the same map as before, where we first saw the Viking 86 debut their grenade.
It's wonderful to be coming back here, but I'm not sure if there's going to be much room for these awesome grenade kills again, because with these loadouts, it's going to be a lot of running in, trying to get close with these dual SMGs, and they've got that shield on their back again that we've seen before. It seems that
they just have the throwing knives and a smoke grenade in the arsenal today, as well as a riot shield, but again with the dual wielding SMGs as well. Another running gun tactic.
Come in handy. A bit of deception plays.
Tino.
It's quite evenly matched at the moment. We've got the Viking 86 out in front on 2 kills. Make that 3 kills.
How did he
Over
sense
1.
that Tino was up behind him? I didn't even hear his footsteps.
I didn't hear it, but he may have the sound effects in the audio settings like raised all the way up with those sweet surround sound headphones. Hearing the other players' heartbeat. Here we got the smoke grenade brought into play as they are now frantically engaging with the alleyway, trying to land any hits. I don't know if either of them were hitting anything, but they know for sure they're definitely not still in that alleyway. The chase is on. Oh, it's a back and forth. Tino defends themselves well. Viking 86 maybe a little bit too aggressive. But before we even have a chance to breathe, they're back at it again. Tino taking another kill. It's now 3-all. We've got a much more evenly matched game on our hands now. This is going to be good. Stop, drop, and roll does not always work when there's not a fire. Oh, the drop!
Tino is just on an absolute rampage at the moment.
I feel like there's a little bit of hope lying down, belly down on the ground, that the shield will, defend your back and you're almost like going down like a turtle, but is that your face is still exposed to the hail of bullets from these SMGs?
Ooh.
A quick little draw
man, that slide into Viking 86. That was beautiful.
But the Viking 86 may have been dropped a few times there, but his back was able to anticipate that one. His back hopefully can keep it rolling. A smoke grenade's gone out to obscure the middle of the map. Tino using it as cover, moving across under the lower levels of the map, heading up and around, trying to find where Vikings is. Vikings is nice and safe up on top, opting to jump down. He can hear him smashing through the glass. Jumps down, gets the jump on him, and takes him out. Epic stuff. Back in the alleyway. Smoke goes out, even just to distract them. Maybe lure them to another point on the map and get around behind them. Here we go.
That is what Tino tries to do there, and he is successful with a beautiful headshot. 7-5 now with 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock in our match between Tino and the Viking 86.
It could go. It's 7-5. It could still go either way. There's plenty of time for both players to get out and really get on a Schmaltz-worthy kill streak. They found each other. They're here. I think they definitely heard each other before they saw each other there. Catches. Tino catches Vikings mid-run. Frantically looking around, looking for any sign of life. Listening for footsteps. Broken glass. Catches him. Does not land. The throw. Clambers around the building. It's now frantic. Low health.
Tino.
Even though Vikings here are doing some acrobatics, but Tino's just able to keep those shots focused on. Even if it's just hitting him in the leg or the foot, the damage is still going out. Moving back through the alleyway. A classic spot, sort of peek out, check the rest of the map. Across the bridge. Who's going to get the first shot? It's Vikings.
The knife kill with the throwing knife kill. The first one that we've seen today. I am excited about that.
I don't know if they're excited about how much time is left. Well, Viking 86, to be exact, there's only 12 seconds left on the clock. He's got to get 2 kills to get in front. He's got to move with a purpose. He gets 1. It's 9-all. 4 seconds left on the clock. They just caught each other. Oh, and Tino gets it? By the skin of his teeth? No! It was... Wait. Yes! By the skin of it. Hey, Tino gets.
Tino just managed to get that extra kill on top of the Viking 86 in a very, very close game, 10-9. Just half a second from turning it into an overtime match. Wow, Tino.
I felt we were going to an overtime, but we were proven wrong. We were proven wrong. My God. And you caught it, the knife kill in there. We've got some great utilization of the smoke grenades. You know, they're listening. You can see they're listening for the footsteps, the breaking of the glass. You know, as soon as you hear that glass, you're like, well, they've got to be going through that window one way or another. They're going through that and then using the levels to their advantage. But a lot of sliding and acrobatics as well. That's what we experienced that last time with this map. I really like this one because you've got those choke points in the alleyways, and then you've got the different levels to the map, which is great. But we should definitely, thanks to Ace Gamer Apparel, let's go back and take a look at some of those replays before we move on. Just blink and you'll miss it. The slow-mo is on. These close duels. Oh, it's too epic to see. Oh, the high ground isn't always best. Sometimes it can come down to whoever gets the shots off first, but then as well, you know, you've got to maintain. You're battling the recoil. You're watching where they're going. You've got to keep your reticule fixed on them, factoring in all these things to try and and if you can try and lead the shots up to their head, preferably. But you know, it's easy for us to say in the replays with slow mo, but in the moment, that's a split second. That's split second decisions. That's intense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Especially with like the movement mechanics that we have in the game. It definitely, you can be doing a lot of jumping, a lot of sliding, just trying to get your crosshair onto that center of mass, or even like the center of their forehead is kind of really got to put your mouse settings up very, very high. But I believe we have our next match coming up very shortly, and I'm still very excited for that as we move into this. Take it away, Corbs.
Let's get into it. I think it's time for not only us but the players to lean forward in their chairs to get those pixel perfect headshots, as the loadout has changed here in round 2. So we're gonna see some different strategies, maybe some different gameplay styles, and you can hear that the grenade is back. Are we gonna see our favorite grenade across the map kills in this one? First kill, Viking 86.
Yes, as you can see, the arsenal, the loadout, the everything has changed. We have our smoke grenade, we have our HE grenades, we also have the WSP swarm as well as a pistol in the loadout now. So will the tactics be changing? How will these players be playing? I am excited. I'm keen to see if any of these guys will be changing up the tactics and the strategies.
There's no opportunity to turtle up and use that riot shield on your back this time. It's all just utilizing these two guns. But you know, these, like you said, this SMG, the swarm, it can just be an absolute bullet hose. But then they've got this sidearm to rely on, as the Call of Duty tutorials will always tell you. It's faster to switch to a sidearm than it is to reload, and hopefully they remember that.
Exactly. And it seems that the Viking 86 has changed the way that they play, and that first few kills there, it seems that they were very happy sitting and waiting for Tino to come round and about, but now that they've been knocked off their perch, Viking 86 will have to try and find somewhere to sit up top and be safe from Tino, who is running and jumping and slipping and sliding, hunting for this win. Renee goes into the window. Meets nothing.
It's just clicked for me that Tino is actually using the Rick Grimes character model, of course, popularized from the Walking Dead comic books and, more importantly, the TV series. And as he might say, there are no rules. The rules are out the window. I butchered that accent. Please, in that impression, please disregard. And here we go. Excellent grenade kill to distract us.
Ooh, that is not a smoke grenade. I have seen that. Oh, Tino with another headshot with the WSP. So warm. 4-5 now. Excellent. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Excellent control, down the lane there. Just control that fire. Gee, the reflexes there. You've got to be ready for these characters. They sliding and bopping around. You never know how they're going to be moving.
Yeah, I actually think Tino has has gotten the Viking 86's strats, or at least the way that they play, a little bit down pat, because it seems like Tino seems to be the run and jump slide type of player when they come into these close encounters, but the Viking 86 likes to crouch and get into a prone position to make their hitbox as small and low to the ground as possible.
Oh! Nearly.
Viking 86 taking a nice perch.
A nice perch up here. Feeling very confident sitting up here. Just watching the map. He spots him. But he's down below. He's under the bridge. Can he get the jump on him? He makes an attempt, but no, Tino! Tino, just the reaction there.
6-6, still so evenly matched. Oh, is that
Here we
grenade
go.
No.
Respect for Viking 86 making the attempts with those grenades. It may not happen, but you know, trying is good enough for me.
Both players dropped on each other there and had no idea that they had like dropped onto each other. But how did he come out on top of that?
I'm not sure. It's hard to. Some of these, like when they really get close to each other, it's like, again, it's a blink and you'll miss it kind of moment. But the clock is counting down.
Oh no!
Opting to throw out the grenade, but
lag there.
It was almost like still reaching for the grenade to throw it, but then in that brief window, Tino was able to just get the bullets out.
I feel like the Viking 86's mouse needs the batteries changed or something, or there's a bit of lag because there's just a half or a second.
I'm noticing that too, especially sitting up on some of those vantage points, keeping an eye on any ways that Tino may be traveling around the map. There's that slight delay that just doesn't seem right to me. But there, Tino gets out in front and stays there and takes another point.
Takes another beautiful 2-0 against our boy, the Viking 86. But I really do think that Tino has just had a nice read onto the Viking 86's reactions and how they react, especially to gunfights and such as that, because as I've noticed every single time whenever bullets start flying, that the Viking 86 will go into a lying prone position, and that just makes it so easy for Tino to just fire down into him. Whereas when you go into that prone position, you have to fight up. So yeah, and I assume that because of some sort of lag or difference between the Viking 86's and Tino's connection or something like that, it didn't really fall into the Viking 86's favor this time.
100% agree with you. Yeah, I feel like Tino really just got a feel for just what to expect in that first one. Managed to just make it through in the first round, but then really just capitalized it in the second one and ran away with it. But that said, again, Viking 86 definitely put up a great fight. There was some amazing kills in there. It was very entertaining to watch. Which, at the end of the day, that's all I can really hope for. So thank you very much for that. But before we get too carried away, let's if we've got the Ace Gamer Apparel, thank you very much for these replays. Let's take a quick look back before we look forward.
Yeah, Viking 86 just taking some very nice, like, sitting and standing positions there, just waiting for Tino to come into the crossfire, into their crosshairs there. But Tino, being that really a run and gun champion, the slipping and slidey boy that he is, has just caught out the Viking 86 way too many times.
I love that, the slipping and the slide play style. Now, during the replays, we did get an update that unfortunately Voltsy has disqualified as well, which is a real shame, because that's one of the players I'm most familiar with coming into the season late, which is a shame. So we are going to be moving on to the next round. Will be Viking 86. Don't go anywhere. You'll be up next, up against Crispy next, if I have my facts right.
Who has driven back home to or from Adelaide. I cannot remember, but either way, they have been on a road trip with another one of the players. Crispy is finally back in versus the Viking 86. and play zone lobby, and we'll be going to a match very shortly between these two. Now, Crispy and the Viking 86. If I remember Crispy well, they seem to be a player that was sort of like the in-between of the run and gun strat and the sit and wait as well. So
Very
this will be
adaptable
up against the Viking 86.
All right, well, let's see who'll come out on top. Let's jump into the match now, and let's see Crispy versus the Viking 86. Who will come out on top? Let's do it. Let's go.
Yep. I'll be backing Mr. Crispy Chicken in their corner today, as I'm sure that you will be battling for the Viking 86.
You know it. You read my mind, Wolf.
And
we're
are
back
in
on meat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh,
It is
no,
meat,
last time
it
we
is.
saw this map, it was a little bit terrifying.
Schmaltz was terrifying. Schmaltz was the terrifying person on this map.
There was that one room, that one entranceway that was just
That
it
right
was the bodies
there,
were
that
piling
corner.
up. That's the one. So we'll see whoever wins this one, they get to hang up the other player with all the other meat in this facility, which is a bit grim, but
Delicious.
the winner takes it all. They haven't
So much
found each other yet.
Food in this game. I'm too hungry for this.
I made him snack. Not enough snacks. The first kill going out to my boy, the Viking 86, catching Crispy unawares.
Taking in that very controversial Groot skin on this map.
I've heard all about that damn Groot skin, and I would assume that the issues with that skin have been addressed by the developers and patched. I'm hoping.
Hopefully, but the Viking. It's always that one bit of landing, that area there that has seemed to have the most amount of conflict in every single game that we've seen of this map.
It does. It was nice, Crispy giving Viking 86 a taste of his own medicine there, and now 2-1 in favor of Crispy. So it's again another even start to the match, which is great to see. Maybe not for much longer. Oh, Crispy, the Viking 86 is now checking, moving very systematically through the buildings, checking the corners, anticipating where would my opponent be? What could they be planning, based on where I've been and where I'm going?
Whoa! I need to see a replay from Crispy's point of view on that, because that was
out of
disgusting.
nowhere.
That was
Well,
unexpected.
if you take the time to set up and watch your surroundings, you can be ready to pull off some cool stuff like that. That's excellent. I'd love to see more rocket plays. But yeah, Crispy getting out ahead. Over 4 kills over Viking 86. Viking 86 has got to dig deep, bring it back.
100%. Oh, and as I said before, Crispy can be that run and gun player, but they can also be the sit and wait type of player too. And we have just seen the second part of their tactics there as they sat and waited and watched for the Viking 86 to run into a lovely explosion.
An explosive makes your Saturday afternoon certainly gets more explosive with that. Crispy landing another kill, now in front on 6 kills. This one's a bit slower than the last matches we've had today. I think this map, if you're not meeting head on in the middle of the map over and over, it's no pun intended. You got me there. Meet in the middle, and then, but it's what if they're just tracking each other around the edge of the map? So it's a bit more slow pace, this one, but it's definitely going in Crispy's favor.
Yeah, it's definitely a larger map for these 1v1 type of games that we are having, but the excitement is absolutely still there because there are just a lot more little crevices and places and larger open areas like that area up the side there to meet your end or meet your victory.
It's quite suspenseful, but they've found each other again. Crispy's landed some hits, but the Vikings been very lucky to just duck down into cover. And hopefully, no! Just not enough.
Crispy, another headshot. 9-2-1 on the Viking 86 now.
Oh, no. Completely caught by surprise there. Was not ready for that. Just in the last second, just spray and hope for the best, but it wasn't enough. Crispy's locked in.
Man.
Aiming down those
I
skies.
do believe that.
Locking the kill.
I do believe that the Viking 86 might be having some lag issues on their end because they just seem to be just that half a quarter second slower than they need to be.
Oh, no.
Crispy taking full advantage of that with 17 seconds off the clock and a 12-1 lead over the Viking 86.
Getting down to it. We're down to the last 10 seconds, and I don't think there's enough time for Viking 86. Based on the size of this map and the challenge of finding the other player soon enough, it's just not enough time. They've let the clock count down, and that one will go to Crispy. Well played.
Yes. Oh my gosh, and I think that's it for our boy, the Viking 86. Oh, never mind. I have been corrected, but I'm very.
I had to stop and think for a second as well. It does feel blurred together because we've been sticking with the Viking 86, but we do still have Crispy needs one more point in this matchup to win this one and move on. So the Viking 86, he's got let's see what he's got in the next one. Hopefully with a change up of the weapons and everything. Hopefully it'll suit his play style a bit more, and we'll see. Hopefully we'll be going to a game 3 between these two.
Mm-hmm. It's honestly, today has been such a, what can I say? It has been an absolute shake-up of a day today. It has been entertaining. There has been a lot of been happening, and I've lost my track in the brackets. I have no idea what is going on. I have been thrown into the deep end today, as well as the players, as well as you, Wolves, that we go into.
It's all right, Wolf. It happens to the best of us.
Now again.
We focus on the here and now. And Crispy and the Viking 86 doing battle once more. The pressure is on for Viking. But we're back to the Swarm. So I think we're going to see some much faster gameplay this time. Oh! We've got a bit of a continuation there. Crispy lands the first quick kill. They found each other quite quickly there. No, Viking, look out!
Getting shot in the back by Crispy, the Viking 86. Takes their revenge and nearly dying in the process.
That's right, we were caught. They actually met head on that time, so Viking 86 had just that little bit more of a chance to put up a fight.
More grenades are being thrown out between these two, which I am happy to see. Stun grenade goes out, finds no one, finds nothing, and Crispy's arsenal is reduced. Oh, and they are blinded and stunned, but the Viking 86 did not take advantage of that.
No, I think he ran through the area, but just might not have seen him. Because he was Crispy was lying down in a very good spot.
Threw a blind stun out in there and hit Crispy, but Viking 86 did not see that. The grenade that they had thrown had indeed hit their target. Damn.
It is a damn shame. But it's still early days. We've still got just over 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so there's still plenty of time for Viking 86 to, get the advantage, get a bit of a rhythm going. They're engaging again, and there we go. Couldn't have timed it better. Viking 86 is now on 2 to Crispy's 5. And another
86 managing to catch Crispy out on that again.
That's what Viking needs to be hoping to be doing more of, because Crispy is very good at being in the right place at the right time and catching the other player unawares. So if Viking can sort of get into these prime spots and be listening for footsteps and whatnot, hopefully he can turn it around.
Absolutely, and Crispy is just a hunter, absolutely trying to hunt down the Viking 86. I would be scared. I am scared for the Viking 86. They are not showing their fury. Oh!
They're just quick darting around, lying down, It's just whipping out the sidearm. Even though you think Viking 86 had the advantage there, but no. But, you know, it's a bit more back and forth now. Vikings doing all right, up on 4. Crispy Steven, he's catching up.
Maze goes through, does not hit the intended target. Oh.
Viking just feels like Crispy in this duel here. Ah!
No.
The leap of
flying
faith.
death.
Oh, I want to see that in slow-mo so bad. Oh, Viking just came straight back to Crispy's location. He's getting away with it.
Oh, the Viking 86 was ready for that. They're lying at prone shoot position. Getting
It paid
another
off that time.
healthy kill. 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock with a 9-5. Crispy on the lead for Viking 86, and he's on the hunt.
Yes! There we go. That was nice and clean. Textbook door entry there. Checking that. Checked the right corner. You love to see it. They found each other again. A quick dart to the side and gets the jump on Viking. Less than a minute left on the clock.
You can do this, Viking.
Oh, that I swore that was going to be a headshot there. Viking's got Viking to fill in that. Yep.
Finishing him off. 11-6 now. 40 seconds left on the clock. Every second, a bit more mounting pressure onto the Viking 86.
Fresh meat for the grinder. He catches Crispy, but Crispy just knows. Eyes in the back of his head.
My gosh.
To it. The last 20 seconds, but Crispy is out in front.
Oh,
Doubling
no!
Viking
He's not
score.
in the ceiling.
It's not looking good for Viking. No! It's coming. No, there's just not enough time. It's just trying to make an honorable last stand. And that is match to Crispy. Well played. GG's.
Oh, I was very, very happy and proud to see that the Viking 86 may have just reeled in the internet or whatever outside factors in for a little bit there, managing to throw down some more kills, more points, but Crispy is just a better player. And if those two matches, if those two games on Meet did not convince you of that, folks, do not worry. You will see Crispy battling it out, the big dogs, later on. But the Viking 86, once again, has fought and battles so valiantly in our series.
It was a valiant effort. It was a very valiant effort. But before we head on to the next one and reveal what's coming up next, let's take a look back at some of those sweet replays thanks to Ace Gamer Apparel.
I need there's a couple of kills there that I am hoping to see, especially that.
Yes!
Oh, that one!
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
And with the ragdoll. Too cool. And I want to see that leap of faith. Here it is! Yes!
Beautiful.
It paid off. Just that slow, like, it's like something from like one of the Matrix movies or something. It's too cool. That's what I live for, is seeing that. That's fantastic. Oh my God.
I definitely love seeing different and more creative ways to stomp out your enemy in Call of Duty, and just those few kills that there have been very, very good. But players are in the lobby and we have another game.
That's right. So, of course, the Crispy will be heading on to the losers round 4 with D-Streaker in a short while. But coming up right next, we have the winners finals round between Schmaltz and Tino.
I'm very excited to see these these two players battle it out, because these Tino and Schmaltz are very much a running gun, no questions asked type of players who just use a lot of the movement mechanics to their advantage. They are both such a slippery, a slidey, jumpy boys. So I am actually very keen to see what sort of what sort of map that they will be in now. Oh my god, and it is Shipmas, very close
Shipman!
waters. It's Shipmas!
Where boys become men. And we are off to a flying start with Schmaltz and Tino. First kill to Schmaltz.
Second kill to Schmaltz as well. We have our two slippery, slidey running gun boys in a very close waters map on the very iconic shipment with a Christmassy, snowy overtone.
A lot of these maps is, learning the spawns and getting a feel for the map where your enemy's going to be respawning. Shipment almost throws that out the window because it is such... Is this the smallest map in Call of Duty?
I believe it
has
is, to be honest.
Right?
I believe it absolutely is. And that is why there is the 24/7 hardcore shipment mode that is running every single day of the week that I love to destroy myself in. It seems that Schmaltz loves to do that too with a beautiful 6-3 lead, but Tino ended up taking that one more kill off of him. Oh.
Tino's putting up a fight, but Schmaltz is out in front by 4 kills. It's looking like it's going to be in Schmaltz's favor so far.
Absolutely, these grenades haven't really found much of anything, because as soon as you throw them, that player is gone. They are not there. The only time they really stop is really when they're shooting or when they're dead. 9-3 now. Schmaltz on a nice 6-win lead up against Tino with 3 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock. Oh, and the stun hits Schmaltz, but Tino is unable to follow it up.
It's a bit of a frantic duel. There's lots of back and forth here. No finishing shots. It could go either way. Schmaltz is
preemptively firing into any single open space that Tino might be. Oh! I didn't think Schmaltz would be able to catch out Tino, but that reload had already finished his animation. Calypso magazine was in place. The bullets already stunned. He is stunned. Tino takes that. 10-4 now. Tino with another kill on Schmaltz. 10-5 now with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for our two slippery, slidey boys on the smallest COD map there is to exist.
That stun grenade, in this map, it's good to just throw it out if you've got a second to breathe. Throw it out because there's a very good chance your opponent is lurking around one of the very close corners, and you land
throw out a grenade, and you've already taken up 1/3 of the map.
That's right. And then just mop them up. Use everything you can to get the advantage, but Schmaltz is coming back, holding on to that lead.
12-5, and now with 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock, Tino trying to catch Schmaltz out, but Schmaltz is too ready for it. Take these SMGs off of Schmaltz.
Yes, yes, yeah. It's too dead.
And don't put a shotgun in their hands either.
No, I think you're right. I think we need to see a sniper rifle round.
Let's hope the RNG gods bless us. Oh, Schmaltz again and again. 16-5, 1 minute 15, and again 17-5.
I think Schmaltz has found that rhythm.
Put a sniper in that man's hands and let's see how he battles it out. I would like to know. For the RNG gods, I wish Schmaltz today as he takes another kill on the board. 19-5 now, 1 minute left on the clock, and Schmaltz is just heating up, just turning that simmer into a full boil for Tino.
You see, as soon as the kill is confirmed, the reload begins, because you're going to need all the bullets you can, because within the next couple of seconds, you're looking at another firefight.
Tino managing to just get a kill on that as Schmaltz runs himself dry of the magazine. Tino again, another kill. 30 seconds of the clock. They need
those
12 more
shots around the
kills.
corner. Oh no, but we're down to the last 25 seconds. Does Tino have enough time?
Time is not on their side. Either is the RNG god. Oh my god! Tino with the brilliant stun onto Schmaltz in the middle of the map. There were 10 seconds left on the clock, but it will not be enough.
Giving it a red hot go. But yeah, that's time. That is time. First point to Schmaltz.
First point to Schmaltz. Oh my. That was just in those two players, those slippy, slidey, jumpy boys with their running gun mechanics, their shoot first and never ask questions. Who came out on top? Schmaltz.
They're very confident. There was more than I've seen before in these matches. There was a lot of preemptive, just quick little bursts around the corner. Maybe you land a shot, but maybe throw off the other person. Lots of that going. Very confident plays from both. It was very, very cool to see.
Yeah. I did like how many times Tino has thrown out those stun grenades and those have taken hold of Schmaltz, and he was able to finish Schmaltz off with some nice kills there. Schmaltz not really did throw out some grenades, but did not catch fast boy Tino. But we have the rocket launchers in here today, and we have our assault rifles as well.
And if that wasn't enough explosives, the assault rifles also have grenade launchers equipped. It might be. I think we're looking at a very explosive match coming up here.
Explosive indeed. Schmaltz taking first blood once again. Schmaltz haven't been able to lose that first blood in a long time. Oh.
Well, yeah, Schmaltz has not lost any of that rhythm in that quick interim between the rounds. Is out in front on 3 points, and we're only just 30 seconds into the match.
Smoke grenade going out in the confusion, trying to land some bullets on each other.
That smoke is going to come in very handy.
Still have the meat map up on the left side of our screen. But this is a shipment. This is Shipmas Tino getting his first kill up against Schmaltz. 3-1 now with 4 minutes left on the clock.
Shipment themed with Christmas, it just writes itself. Shipmas is such a great map name.
It's hard not to say Shipmas, is it? 5-1 now. Schmaltz.
It's brilliant. I can just imagine the devs in the office just all laughing to themselves when they came up with that. It's great stuff.
Catching Schmaltz in the corner of his eye, recon drone goes out.
He's going to the left, but he should have taken a right.
Oh,
but it doesn't matter. He gets the kill. All the same. My God, the mouse movement.
Beautiful, beautiful. I haven't been really seeing the rocket launcher come out yet. Both players just opting for the primary weapon instead. Oh,
if it was me playing, I wouldn't feel too confident bringing out the rocket launcher until I knew I had a decent, a really comfortable lead.
And maybe that is what Schmaltz is waiting for. 8-4 now. Smoke grenade goes up, taking up 1/3 of the map. But Tino taking full advantage of that, pulling back, trying to get a lead back onto Schmaltz, but Schmaltz shutting that thought down 9-5. Oh gosh.
Like a trapdoor spider emerging from the container to capture his prey, running by unawares. Smoke is out, obscuring near the middle of the map. Luke Ivan around and catches Tino unawares as he comes through the smoke as it's starting to fade away.
His own smoke has been used against him. Tino managing to win in that very close encounter there.
There's the downside. It's a gamble when you use the smoke grenade because you could have a plan in place to how you're going to utilize that smoke, but then your team, your opponent, could quickly be utilizing it themselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tino just needs 6 more kills to come head to head with Schmaltz, our powerhouse. But Smolds is not letting it come easy at all. No, 13-6 now with 1 minute and 35 seconds left.
Certainly, and you can see from Tino's, movement and traversing the map, and it's certainly not a skill issue. It's just it's just how it goes sometimes. That there's just a better player out there. Smolds is just really talented at this. Nothing bad against Tino at all.
Oh, but Tino has a grasp of this competition. They need to get 6 more kills to come head-to-head with Schmolz and try to take this round back so we go into our third. But 1 minute left on the clock with a huge lead. Schmolz is not making that easy.
No.
Oh! And the drone goes out and blows up our boy Tino in the middle there. Schmolz taking full advantage of that, getting him as he stands. But Tino, revenge, takes another kill onto him, and in the middle of the animation of pulling out the drone, Schmolz catches him off. 18-9 now with a 9-kill lead. Schmolz is insane. No,
I think Schmolz is definitely feeling that buffer zone to start pulling out some style kills, which I am all for.
Yes, 15 seconds left on the clock. Oh.
Just too quick. Yes. It's 20-10. Like, go on, Tino. You've done a great job at the clock. 3, 2, 1. That is time. Unfortunate. But GG's all the same.
Oh man, Schmolz is just way too good. As I said before, like, these are 2 run and gun players. These are slippery, slidey boys who use every bit of the Call of Duty mechanics to their advantage. And when you put them up against each other, what does it go down to?
It's just someone getting ahead, maintaining that rhythm. The luck of the RNG using weapons that they're comfortable with, that they've used in day out when they play normally, and it's a but then I would say a map understanding, but I think just about every Call of Duty player knows what they're walking into with shit, and sometimes it's just be in the right place at the right time.
Yes, and Schmolz will find their way comfortably to the top, now waiting at the grand final right before the finish line. And we will see who will meet them there in our next games.
That's right. We're moving on now to the losers round 4. Well, that's right. We're going back to your favorite, the crispy chicken.
Crispy and the Shrieker.
Yeah, and then we'll really be frying up the crispy chicken. It's gonna be good. But before we get into that, do we have some more excellent fast-paced replays thanks to Ace Gamer Apparel? Take a quick look back.
Yeah, Tino is just a really good player, but going up against Smolds, it's just there were many moments there where Tino had come up on top, sliding back to back with some kills, trying to get a bit of momentum, but Smolds is just seems to be the better player. It just goes down to the skill there, and Smolds have shown true and through that they are the better player. But Tino is still very good, and to make it this far, even despite all the disqualifications that we have had, all the busy gamers off to Not Fest or doing whatever, enjoying their beautiful Saturdays, I cannot blame them at all. But Tino has been a player that we have seen in nearly, if not all, of the qualifiers that we've had so far in our first season of Call of Duty. They are a very skilled, very good player, and just when you were watching them come up against Schmold, they fought, they battled, they came out on top in a few moments. They had outsmarted Schmold, but it again comes down to who is the better player, who has a better internet, to be honest, who has a better headset.
Modern gaming. Well, It's been a hell of a couple of matches, but I'm sure we've got more on the way. Let's head into, we've got D-Streaker versus Crispy for the losers round 4 coming up now. Let's jump in and get this. Let's get this on the road. We're returning.
Ooh.
Oh no.
We're returning here. D-Streaker has already had a bit of a warm-up on this map before with a Schmaltz.
Oh!
Crispy.
First kill of Crispy. Let's go. Oh, and another.
D-Streaker is going to try and find how they play this up against Crispy. Crispy, as I said before, is a player that alternates between the run and gun mechanic and also the sit and wait. Oh my god, that grenade!
And with this sort of loadout, it does feel like it's going to be a bit more, moderately paced. I think it's going to be 2 run and gun. It's a lot of just trying to get that angle and just land those hits.
D-Streaker not checking their corners will fall victim to Crispy. 0 to 4 now. Going for Crispy. Grenade goes out. Will it find? It does not.
Oh no! The flank.
Crispy finds D-Streaker. It was not
Crispy is just again and again. Crispy is just where D-Streaker is not looking and not expecting.
D-Streaker puts a kill on the board. 1 to 5 now. Crispy is sitting up top there, high ground perch. Watching down the hallway was ready. A cheek grenade goes down into the crowd hole.
You never know, there might be someone tucked away.
What am I thinking?
Get out of the old crouch hole.
Crispy on the high ground once again. Takes another kill down. D-Streaker. Oh, again and again. That's 3 times an hour. D-Streaker has been brought out of that one hallway spot.
I think D-Streaker just needs to slow down and just really take a good look around corners and just be sort of anticipating more.
And it seems that they are taking your advice, but Crispy's post-death grenade has taken out D-Streaker.
I thought they took Martyrdom, the perk, out of COD, but it's back apparently.
Crispy on that high ground again, knocking out D-Streaker. Oh, was that grenade going to hit anything? No kills on the grenade, but maybe some points of damage has been done to make it a tiny bit easier. Can he catch this? And he does! D-Streaker catching out Crispy, who did not anticipate that his enemy walk out through that same hallway again.
That's it. We need to see more of that from D-Streaker. Giving Crispy a taste of their own medicine. Oh no, the stun goes down. Oh! Good attempt. A really good attempt there, but now Crispy's getting on a bit of a roll. That's 2 back-to-back, really quick kills. Make that 3. Ooh, heading through the vent. Looping around the map. Catches him again.
Crispy with a huge 11 kill lead onto D-Streaker with 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock.
And here I was thinking it was going to be a bit more of a slower match, but there's not really. It's definitely picking up the pace.
D-Streaker with a beautiful headshot onto Crispy. Grenade goes out. Is it going to hit?
No, because he's running, but he gets him anyway.
These are just being thrown out anywhere. Oh.
See, this is what you want with that shotgun, being able to, run in close, and if you can make it, switching that shotgun that's definitely what you want.
D-Streaker not able to catch Crispy in his peripherals there once again. Tunnel visioning instead on taking out the rivet tier here instead, switching back to the Bass P. Grenade goes down exactly where Crispy is walking, but can they avoid it?
He's too quick! He's coming!
Oh, the Striker is instead! Oh,
he gets it anyway!
Did not spy Crispy in the corner of his eye through the window there. Crispy taking full advantage of D-Streaker's lack of vision. Oh.
That was excellent. Making it look like showing that you're going one way and then anticipating them to come around the other way and getting that grenade there ready to go. Excellent. Oh my god.
A lot of grenades being
man.
thrown down and avoided. Oh my gosh. There was a few moments there grenades were thrown and looked at and tried to get away from. Oh my god. Crispy with a huge 23-7 lead against a D-Streaker.
Players on this map just really run away with it, don't they? They get on that roll and there's just the snowball just is hurtling downhill and nothing can stop it.
As soon as you get into that flow state, into that mentality, you just snowball. You are one with the game. The game is one with you. There were a few moments there where D-Streaker did knock Crispy out of their flow state and managed to get some lovely kills off of that.
Yes.
But we just have to wait and see for this next map because if our past few games have shown the first matches have been the strongest, or some of them with some beautiful kill leads, like before where we had Schmaltz on a 32-3 lead. But I do believe that this game, I believe that D-Streaker will have more of a lead or opportunity to have some beautiful.
Well, it's definitely going to be picking up the pace as we're back with these dual SMGs in the shield.
No!
The brutality!
The brutality.
Oh my god!
Oh, the grenade!
That was tough to watch. He's coming!
He's coming! Oh my god!
Get out of there!
Oh my god! With a dual wielding WSP is in the riot shield, throwing knife by Crispy and a D-Streak, rubbing more salt into that wound from that very first riot shield kill. Oh gosh, the brutality coming out of Crispy right now. Oh my god, and another throwing knife kill from Crispy.
I almost felt that he felt confident checking one side of the map because he knows he's got a shield on his back. And then as soon as he hears those shots, he's like, well, I know he's behind me now. Oh, yes! D3!
Oh my god, reload. There we go.
Get that reload in before it's too late. You don't have time to muck around. He's
He's where you're not looking. Crispy is a nightmare at the moment, honestly. Crispy is an absolute nightmare.
Crispy's approaching with the shield. I think he knows he's up there. Oh, he's got it down. He's got the shield up. You're going to have to change it. You can't change it up. Those bolts are not going to penetrate the shield. No, he drops the shield. Crispy gets him. Oh no, this...
But D-Streaker does have an advantage onto Crispy because Crispy has nothing left. They have no throwing knife, no grenade, but it doesn't matter because they still have their bullets. Oh, D-Streaker.
It's not looking like a good start.
Not again.
Chasing him into the vent. He doesn't know he's there. He's stalking his prey. Taking some shots. Hoping some will land despite the shield. Misses his target. Spots him. Who's it going to be? He's coming around the wall.
Oh my god, and in the last, Crispy only had 10 shots left, managing to pull off a very quick reload as D-Streaker came around that corner there. That could have been very bad for Crispy, but it did not. 8-1, a 7-kill lead, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
It's almost like you want to keep that shield up and just wait for them to make a mistake.
No, Crispy with another riot shield kill.
Just beating him down. It's... Crispy's out in front of 9. He's just... Now with this loadout, he's just going to just keep mobile, keep that rhythm. It's just, he's getting away with it again. There's no stopping him.
He's getting away with all forms of brutality, honestly. The throwing knives, the riot shield bashes, as well as a dual-wielding SMG run-and-gun headshots. There is nothing Crispy cannot do to his enemy. My
He knows
God.
when to be like just be ready with those SMGs for him to run by or catch him off guard. But then he's Crispy's just really utilizing that shield too well, and just even that doesn't even need it. Gets in his face to finish him off.
Anticipating Crispy stalking his prey, trying to catch him out with a throwing knife, but Crispy was just better.
He's coming.
He's just coming so slowly with the riot shield.
Shield versus shield. Who's going to drop their defenses first? D-Streak throws out the smoke to try and just disrupt what's going on, but now he's lost track of it. No! No!
I don't want to see Crispy. I don't want to see Crispy again. Just inching forward so slowly with the riot shield up. I don't want to see that again. That awakens some deep primal fear inside me. Oh my God,
D-Streak showing us that they've got what it takes with the knife throws as well. Yes. But I'm not sure if that smoke grenade play was the right call earlier, but yeah, it's different to be watching than it is to be in the moment. So, but we're down to the last 22 seconds. It's Crispy's way out front on 15 to D-Streaker's 3.
Oh, those throwing knives hit. That would have been beautiful.
D-Streak gets another. I think Crispy's determined to get some more style kills.
Oh, what is happening?
Oh, no! Oh, what that was. Thank you so much to the players for some of those amazing moments, but that second round goes to Crispy, 2-0 to D-Streaker, so well done, Crispy. GG's.
Oh my gosh. I never want to see Crispy in that full latex midnight black skin with his little head hiding behind the riot shield, just slowly inching towards his prey. That rattled something deep inside of me that I cannot explain. I'm just sitting here, just my hands over my eyes as I'm watching that, like, no, like he's some paralysis demon ready to bash me to death with that shield. I hope it's in the. I don't hope it's in the replays.
I was feeling that we were entering horror movie territory. But before we get into the next one, let's take a look back at some of those amazing plays thanks to these replays by Ace Gamer Apparel. Let's go.
Oh man, but D-Streaker just sitting up top on Crispy sitting up top on that high ground. Oh my God, that post-step kill was beautiful. Oh no!
It's so good. It's and look at that D-Streak showing us that he's got what it takes for a throwing knife kill. Beautiful stuff. Great plays from Bucky.
Beautiful throwing knife kills there in the midst of the shield bashing. But
yeah, it's almost like we reverted back to like medieval warfare with shield for a moment, which was really exciting because Call of Duty, you're always expecting the sweet, no scopes and the kill streaks and that. But when you slow it down and it's just a couple of riot shields, you don't know which way it's gonna go.
I just know that Crispy's Stone Age ancestors were going absolutely crazy over those riot shield kills. Yes, Unga
it's
Bunga
so
him.
good. But we might be seeing more of that soon, because we're nearing the end of the day, Wolf. So if stop me if I'm wrong, but I believe up next we've got the losers finals between Crispy. Again, don't go anywhere, Crispy. Going head-to-head against Tino for the losers finals. So maybe we get to see some more cheeky plays from Crispy coming right up.
Especially knowing how much of a cheeky boy Tino is as well. I'm hoping to see some beautiful things happen between these two players in this next match. And I wonder what map we'll be playing on. We'll be seeing very shortly. Meat! We're playing on Shmeat again for these two players.
We're not done with the meat grinder just yet, so let's get into it and let's see what these two players have got in store for us. Let's do it.
Here we go.
The age-old question. Where are we dropping, boys? Oh, the meat plant, of course. Why not first choice?
Oh, I could use some salami right now.
We're kicking things off with Crispy, and yep, we've got the shield back.
Shield. Oh, he's
going
he's
for
hunting. Crispy wants it.
Oh, he took a left when he should have taken a right. He's lost him.
Smoke has saved Tino from a horrible, horrible death.
It's back on it right in the middle. How is no one dead yet?
He's got to reload. He has to reload, but he hasn't yet.
Oh, no. Crispy's down. Crispy's down. Tino gets the first kill. Straight. We don't even get a chance to breathe.
Well.
My God, that was definitely a switch to the shield moment and just charge. My God, utilizing the cover very well there. Darting around, retreating to a better spot to hold the line. Gets the knife thrown out just as a hope that he's there, but he's not.
Gosh. And with this loadout that these players have a spawn into, it's definitely a run and gun sort of map here. Something that Tino very, very much loves, but Crispy is going to have to adapt to their own run and gun tactics as well. Crispy. Whoa!
Oh, he misses the knife!
Oh.
That was an attempt, though. That very ballsy move. Tino's back.
Tino's in their flow state.
Tino's,
Crispy.
yes.
Crispy looks like exactly what they did to poor the Viking 86 on this map just a few matches ago. Tino is making... Oh my God!
Yes! I was about to say Crispy's getting karma is coming for Crispy, but Crispy's just saying, nope. I've still got some more shield plays in me.
Oh, no.
Oh, they both through!
No.
The smoke's out. They've got to regroup, find each
other. Crispy coming up slowly through the hallway.
Emerging from the smoke is this shield-wielding maniac. Yes.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
I would have sworn that was a kill from the guns, but no, it was a knife kill.
Oh.
The shield's up.
He's coming for it.
Here he comes.
Oh! Oh my God, Crispy is going on. Crispy's coming like a nightmare.
We've accidentally switched to a match of Dead by Daylight. It's really... We don't know what's going to happen.
I don't like this. Crispy, last two kills have solely just been a utility. They have been riot shield bashings. They have been throwing knife stabbings. But that last kill there, finally whipping out their dual-wielding SMGs onto Tino. Just rattling Tino. Oh, 6-3 now. 1 minute and 55 seconds left on the clock between these two battlers.
And if we've got anything to go off with these previous matches is that if Crispy wants to get a chance back in the lead, he's got to be just full steam ahead now because this next 1 minute, 40 seconds is going to fly by.
Oh my God!
He shuts the door in his face!
He still thinks he's there. He doesn't know that he's behind him.
Where is he gone? He's got to find him. They spot each other. Tino's ready for him. Crispy's ready with the shield. Tino retreats inside the house, tries to cut him off. But Crispy just changes at the last second and gets him.
It is so thrilling to see these two players up against each other because they are just such cheeky players. Oh my gosh.
This is an incredible duel.
Oh my God, he's got a... Oh, he doesn't know! He doesn't know he's there! Oh, he's now. Oh,
Tino's great. He knows when to fall back, reposition.
Oh my God! He's gonna go for the shield bash again! Crispy with the shield bash again!
You can't run out of ammunition of a riot shield. It's a very reliable weapon, it seems.
Oh my God.
Incredible. Crispy's catching up, but there's 30 seconds left.
30 seconds. 30
you gotta
seconds.
Go.
Crispy.
You can't stop. You just gotta keep moving. 20 seconds. 10 seconds have passed and they still haven't met each other again. They're closing in. We're down to 10
just trying
seconds.
to make themselves Yes.
Tino's just found a nice place. He's like, I'm just gonna hang here for a bit and let this Spartan run around with their shield to their heart's content. Incredible first round there. That is round 1 to Tino to Crispy's shield. Amazing stuff.
Crispy got 3 riot shield bashings into that today. And
I'd have to say some of my favorite moments there was the knife throwing, the other one's throwing the smoke, the door being shut in the other face. It's amazing. Well,
I love that. It's like, no.
It's like, who's going to land it first? But we better not let the players lose any of their steam. Let's head into the next round right now, and let's keep it rolling because I think we've got more shenanigans.
Oh, we have more definitely coming between these two players. I they didn't get a lot of kills in that last round there, but this is not a game of. For these two players, this is not a game of kills. This is a game of wits. This is a game of wits.
What have they got now? We're back to the Swarm Wolf. It's
back
changed
into the
up
Schmeek grinder. All right. Is there? I swear to God, if there's no riot shield. Oh, my silent prayers have been answered, but
I believe I saw a sidearm, but don't quote me on that. So I think we've mixed it up.
You certainly have, and we have. Oh.
Amazing reaction time there. Didn't finish the kill, but amazing nonetheless.
They are circling around each other on the map, going to each other there. Tino getting the first kill from Crispy.
Unfortunate for Crispy. Crispy's got some work ahead of him. Nades out. No, not this time.
Tino's already gone.
Kicking down that door, but alerts Tino to his presence.
Oh! Tino was ready for it.
That slide pitter-patter. You're listening for that pitter-patter of tiny footsteps running through the meat plant. Get the jump on your opponent.
It's just Crispy's little ninja feet. Tino is ready for it. They have the sound settings turned up way too high. Crispy catching out Tino there. We are 3-2-1 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Still early days. We're up to 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Could go either way. But there's a lot of orbiting going around, rotating around the map. Hopefully they'll find each other again soon.
Tino does not stay in the one spot all the way too long lest he meet a knifey death.
There's no shield to protect them this time.
No, but it seems like Crispy has been taking up a nice perch, opting for the sit and wait for their prey.
You figured if we're just, orbiting each other around the map, if I stay here, they're bound to come through here at some point, right?
Exactly, especially since Tino is such a run and gun player, but Tino spotting out Crispy, giving each other in the doorway now, but Crispy is ready for it. 2-3 now. 2 minutes and 27 seconds up on the clock. Oh, Crispy again! Beautiful headshot from him. 3-3 now. We are even.
That little bit of time to warm up was paying off, but Tino's back with another kill. It's 4-3 in Tino's favor.
That grenade nearly landed Crispy a fiery death. Oh!
Another one of those amazing leap kills. Incredible.
Oh, grenade goes out. Tino
Just
is
managed
not there.
to
Another
survive
grenade. No, no.
The nade's out!
Oh, Tino's just way too quick. Gonna get up to the hill a bit
out of
now.
there.
Oh no. That's bad.
The aim was a little bit off that time, but that's okay.
Tino's just way too quick. feel like to catch Tino out through those grenades, you just have to anticipate where he is going to be.
Close, but no cigar.
You need to anticipate where Tino might be, and that is hard. That is hard.
Where is Tino probably gonna be?
How did he get that kill? Crispy, beautiful. Honestly, he should have been at the disadvantage there.
Wow. That quick little window while mantling. Amazing stuff.
Just it seems like at the very end animation of getting up the top of that ledge there, just hit that sweet spot onto Tino. 4-2-7 now. Tino on a 3-kill lead. 45 seconds left on the clock. Crispy needs to turn up the heat.
Time is not on his side. Like 40 seconds left, and got to get at least another 4 kills to at least go to a tiebreaker. But Tino's now running away with it with another kill.
Yes. Tino just turning that simmer into a boil. Oh gosh, 25 seconds left. The timer ticks down. Where is Crispy looking?
No!
Bit of lag there on their end. No, but they had the right idea.
That's such a shame. That's not how I saw it going, but Tino. 7 seconds left. I think Tino's got this in the bag.
Oh.
Solid kill, but it's not enough, Wolf. It's not enough.
Not enough, and it seems that Crispy's internet towards the end there was just trying to splutter as he was just trying to get some final kills off on Tino, but Tino is just the better running gun player, and Tino will be meeting Smolds again in the grand final.
That's right. We have we're nearing the end, folks. We're coming up on the grand finals. We're doing Schmolds and Tino, the championship final, where it all comes down to that. But we are going to take a quick break just to give not only ourselves to take a quick moment to grab a drink, grab some more snacks, and just compose ourselves, but for the players as well and the viewers at home. So get ready. Enjoy the quick little 10-minute break, and we'll be back with the championship final right after that. So don't go away. Get keen. Let's do it. Giddy up.
Oh, we just jumped straight back in.
Welcome back. Jump cut. And we're back.
I was waiting for like
Championship.
You know, I was waiting for that to come in, but just like straight onto us, and I was like, oh, okay, here we are.
We need like a wipe where we both. It's like we're physically being knocked around. We both like swipes in. We both go like, oh.
Yeah. Oh,
hey.
That'd be so cool. That'd be so much fun. Wait, let's go. Wait, we'll go this way. All right, alrighty. No, this way. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Oh, hey. Hi, and welcome back to Esports Championship. I'm Corbs.
And I'm Werewolf, and we are here to bring you the very last best of 3 of our grand finals championship for our Esports Championship Season 1 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And we have one hell of a game coming up for you guys, because we have Tino and Schmold up against each other once again in the final. And if those of you that remember, in our very first qualifier, we saw these two battle it out again for the title. But here we are. Schmold has been our back-to-back, except for qualifier 2, that they were not able to join for some other reason. But anyway, they have been our undefeated champion so far of the Call of Duty season. And can Tino knock them off the top and claim the title for themselves? I mean, last week for our Street Fighter 6, we did have underdog TTTJ battle it up for not 9 matches, but like, oh gosh, 4 matches and then 2 more to claim the title, knocking off.
It was undefeated. A gauntlet.
It was that was like, as you said, Corbs, a Rocky movie.
It was such a great, like, underdog story. Like, it really came down to the wire. We're trying to give it going with an open mind, but it seemed like it was going to go one way and it didn't. And it looks like we're looking at the same sort of situation today, which just makes it that little bit sweeter, which is excellent because this has been many weeks of leading up to this and the many great matches we've had today leading up to this. 2 great players, but then, of course, only one can come out on top. So, but while whoever comes second out of this bout will be walking away with $79.69, mind you, not too bad. The winner will be walking away with not just the eternal glory and the bragging rights for coming first in the Season 1 Modern Warfare 3 finals here with ESC. They'll be walking away with $220 and the winner's ring. Nothing to, not too bad. Not too bad for a nice Saturday afternoon of some nice Saturday COD.
Exactly. And to be honest, I again would love another huge underdog story coming up for our Call of Duty season. I mean, if there was anyone to really knock Schmaltz off the top, it would be Tino, to be honest, because Tino does have sort of the same run and gun, slip and slide tactics as Schmaltz. And so you kind of got to fight fire with fire. But Schmaltz has been really lucky with the RNG so far that has been granted upon them from the RNG gods with those very close quarters maps and the either dual wielding or single wielding SMG running gun type of weapons. So we have said many times before, how can Schmaltz hold up with a sniper rifle only map? Can they sort of do that? And but maybe the RNG gods will grant that wish for us today. Maybe they won't. But I am very excited to see how Tino can hold their ground up again with Schmaltz, because we have seen them verse each other again today with Schmaltz coming up on top, but it wasn't that easy. Tino still managed to get some very nice, smart kills on Schmaltz, but Schmaltz just be the better player. Until now, maybe.
That's right. We've had a lot of time to warm up this afternoon. It's been a good few hours, so we'll see what Tino's got left in the tank. But let's take a quick look back at what we've had so far. We've had some great matches. First up, we had Schmaltz versus Tino, like Rare Wolf mentioned, where Schmaltz just came out as the better player, 2-0 in the winners semi-final. Then in the losers round 4, we had D-Streaker versus Crispy. Some great plays there, but ultimately went to D-Streaker. And then over into the losers final again.
No, that's wrong. Crispy won up against D-Streaker.
It was too. Yeah, I did something. A wire did not compute in my head there. No, thank you for that. No, of course, yes. In the losers round 4, victory between D-Streak and Crispy went to Crispy, 2-0 there. Then the losers final, of course, was Crispy again from the losers round 4 up against Tino from the winners semi-final, getting another shot there, going to Tino. But it was a hell of a match, and now the pressure is on for Tino to bring it. Make that
battle of wits.
Just absolutely bring it in the championship final, all across Season 1. This doesn't just wrap up the Modern Warfare 3 leg of Season 1, but it wraps up Season 1 for ESC all together before we come back with Season 2 in May. So let's go out on a high note. Let's have a great match. And ultimately, end of the day, the better player, given the circumstances, will be crowned the victor. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good way to wrap it up.
Yes. Oh, and we are going into match very shortly. I have jumped the gun there as soon as I heard the voice of God, aka production, in my ears. I was like, this is it, folks. We are going in. They have spoken.
We're going in.
We're still a little bit out. We still have a couple more seconds left to
It's on and it's Shipment!
It's fucking Shipment again!
Oh no. This is it. The final battle.
Best of 3 for our grand final between Schmaltz and Timo. Timo, this is not League of Legends. My apologies. Schmaltz getting some back-to-back early kills on there in the first 20 seconds of the game.
Nice start. Will it be 3?
Oh,
Yes, it will. The trifecta.
Tino
Tino
catching
coming
out
back.
Smolds.
Quick moment to warm up. Get a feel for it. We're back. Oh, but then Schmaltz gets the next one. This is going to be some frantic plays.
Oh,
Of course, again, like earlier, Shipmas or Shipment. It's just so damn small. It's so small.
Oh no! Tino just aiming just above the head there. But Smolds hitting that back with a beautiful headshot into Tino. 6-1 down on Shipmas. Preemptively firing. Ooh!
Yes. There's lots of preemptive fire going out. You don't want to put out too many rounds out, and then you've got none left over when you actually see your target. It's risky.
Smolds checking corners, checking anywhere where Slippery Boy Tino might be. Catching him out. 7-3 now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
It's going to go by so quick. I hope the players are just in the zone. There's nowhere to hide. Well, there's very few places to hide this map. It's not like Meat, where you can just, run across this huge map with this massive building in the middle. And you don't have the different layers of other maps. It's all just these narrow corridors between these damn shipping crates.
Smolds must have been watching how Tino has been playing the past couple of games, because Smolds have just been sitting pretty in the middle, just catching out Tino in their run and gun, slipping and sliding strategy that they have played so thoroughly with before. Smolds is just catching Tino out over and over again with such cold, quick precision. It makes Tino look like a deer running around in the headlights and it's hunting season.
This is definitely the most confident I've seen any of the players just controlling the middle today. And it does not surprise me that it's happening during the grand final with
Tino
Schmaltz.
is running back with 2 back-to-back kills off of Schmaltz, who may have been getting a bit overconfident. Or maybe Tino is starting to get a read on how Schmaltz is playing. It seems as though as he catches him out in the middle there, but Smolds goes back to their running gun, slipping and sliding tactics to get out of the way of the hail of bullets that is coming from Tino.
That was excellent. They're opting to change to the sidearm just in case the opponent come running around the corner, but then took that quick moment just to reload, being very careful.
Oh man, Smolds is just playing with the striker like it's a P90. 18-6 now, a huge kill lead with Smolds with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Oh my god.
Really getting away with it. Getting way out in front. Up to 20 kills over 6.
Oh my god. And he just back to back. Tino barely has room to breathe, to see where Smolds is. And Smolds whips out the core 45. Ending that with a nice pistol kill, 22-6 now. Tino unable to find their footsteps. Smolds is just sniffing them out. Oh, Tino with the nice kill there. 23-7 now, 40 seconds left on the clock.
It's definitely, I would definitely say if there's a buffer for any style kills to come into play, there's definitely a buffer in place.
25 seconds left on the clock, and the timer goes down. Tino gets another kill on Schmaltz. We have 23-8. There is no time for Tino to get ahead, but gosh, are they trying?
It's 10 seconds left on the clock.
Schmaltz, sit and wait for your prey to walk into your crosshair. That is what he did just now.
Oh!
Tino.
That's first point, first round to Schmaltz. GG's.
Oh my gosh. And in that very first sort of 3 minutes of that game there, gosh, did you see that? Did you see that that weapon accuracy difference between Tino and Schmaltz? I think that was 32 to I don't mean to be, maybe 15%, or 21. I just saw the 32% on Schmaltz there. Just that tactic of just sitting and waiting and letting the frantic scurry and running around of Tino on that very small map just run into the crosshairs. Schmaltz played that so beautifully. It was almost scary.
100%. Like on shipment all maps, you know that there's very few places that you can be coming from, so you can really have that control if you're ready just to be ready in advance. But let's head on now into round 2. Let's see if Schmaltz can be brought back down. Tino, come on. This is your chance. This is your moment. Let's do it.
Yes, and going with the exact same loadout as before, just a core 45 and the striker with no utility at all. Schmaltz with first blood.
That second. Very quick. But Tino, look at this. Just that, knowing they don't have the angle right and they're just pulling out of the fight quickly to sort of reassess it. The attempts are there.
Definitely a good player. Definitely a very good player. And
there
Tino
we go.
gets a beautiful headshot. 4-1 now.
Let's
4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
Let's keep that coming, Tino. That's it. Another second
Tino
kill
has
for
heard
Tino.
up Perez.
That's it. There it. Yes.
Nearly catching Schmaltz out there.
Back out.
Oh my god, nearly being caught out once
Nearly-
again in the middle of that reload motion. That reload motion animation.
It's the paths you choose to take. When you choose to look left, you choose to look right. It's these split-second decisions that can make all the difference.
Trying to get those quick angles onto their opponent without staying too long to let their opponent get them instead. Schmaltz whipping out the core 45 for that kill to finish off Tino. 6-2 now, 3 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock in our round 2 of our grand final. Tino 3-6 now. Schmaltz is determined to make that gap even bigger. Over and over again, 8-3 now. The 5-kill lead, 6-kill lead onto Tino. Finding their flow state. Tino puts a beautiful headshot.
It's just the rhythm is there. I was about to say that, there's still time. It still could be anyone's games. We've still got 3 minutes left on the clock, but just when Schmaltz is in that zone, it's not just one kill here or there. It's like 3, 4, 5.
Tino
Much
catching
more than
out
Tino's.
Schmaltz there, who has incorrectly fought and preemptively fired at 2 corners, giving away his position. Taking that beautiful kill. 12-5 now with Schmaltz. Bring it back, making the gap ever so much wider.
13-5, 2 minutes 30 left on the clock.
We are in halftime now, and I do not want to put Tino down for the fight already, but 10-kill lead, 3 minutes left. It is still doable. Tino can still win this.
We could see, that's right, we could see the kill streak of kill streaks. We just gotta, come on, Tino. This is your chance.
Oh my gosh, Schmaltz just too good with the preemptive fires and just figuring out what Tino is going to be.
He's into this fast-paced action, I have enough trouble keeping up with it. It's just the fact that Tino is, going head-to-head. He's incredible. Huge
kill lead onto Tino at the moment. Schmaltz 18-5 and just on a rampage at the moment. Tino not staying looking down one area too long. Let Schmaltz get a good angle onto him. Pistols coming out there now. Oh my god.
Schmaltz is running out of ammo.
He's been alive for far too long. But he is just taking that pistol and using it, and it just keeps using it over and over again on Tino. He's soon going to run out of ammo on that too, honestly. Oh. Tino putting Smolds down, but it will come at a cost because Smolds now has more ammo, but Tino on a nice streak at the moment. Pistols coming out now, last 3 seconds.
This is it. The final countdown, as they say.
My gosh, Smolds everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. 10 seconds left on the clock now, 26-7.
Oh. What's the last kill going to be? Who's it going to be from? As they just chase each other around.
Oh my god, Smolds! With a huge 20-kill lead onto Tino Wall. Wow.
Damn. Well, you know, an impressive display all the same. Congratulations to Smolds. Damn. There you have it. A valiant effort, Tino, but again, congratulations, Smolds, on taking the win there. I'm sorry, Wolf, it won't be like Street Fighter 6 last week. That is it. Put a fork in it. It's done.
And that is it, folks, at home. For all those that were watching, Smolds has taken the title, the Esports Championship Season 1 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 title of the champion. And it just looked too easy for Smolds, to be honest, just making quick work of the competition that was laid there out in front of him. But it was still one hell of a battle to watch, because every single competitor that we have seen today deserve their spot. They have fought for their spot, and they are just incredible players in their own right. But Smolds is just on a whole nother level.
That's right. We've seen some incredible plays from across all the matches today. But before we get carried away, let's take one last look at some of the plays in the final match there, thanks to Ace Gamer Apparel.
Gosh, I feel like the only times in that last sort of round there, the times where Tino was able to really get some sort of hold on to Smolds there was the times that he was catching Smolds out on his preemptive firing of corners and angles, and in some very, very, very lucky and, I will say, incredible kills onto Smolds in just those run and gun moments where he just had come out on top. But Smolds was just like just
too
there.
Too much just raw skill. Too much talent.
Smolds was just there.
There's definitely no question of any skill issue there when it comes to Smolds. But, so Smolds will be taking away the $220 and the winner's ring today. Very awesome to see. And of course, Tino not walking away empty-handed. The runner-up prize, $79.69. Not too shabby either. Congratulations to you both, and thank you for taking part.
What a beautiful wrap up to our Call of Duty season that we have had, and to our very first to our season of Esports Championship for this year. To be honest, it has been, these past 8 weeks has been incredible. Just watching these players week in, week out, just get better and better every time. And I hope to see a lot of these familiar players, a lot of these familiar names in our next season as well. And Corbs and I will be there to welcome these players back into Season 2.
That's right. Season 2 is coming on May 4th. Easy to remember. A quick reminder. May 4th is Star Wars Day. It's also my birthday. So all the more reason to make sure, if you're interested, get signed up. You can do so now. Head to the Discord, head to the website, get signed up for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and or Street Fighter 6 if you are so inclined. Jump into that, ready for 10 weeks of awesome matches, more prize pools, more victory rings, more awesome games here with ESC. It's going to be a good time, so get in and do that now. But enjoy the time in between to rest and relax. April, I can't believe we're already at the end of March in 2024. April will fly by and we'll be back to it. So plenty of time to brush up and just have some fun with some gaming. But I just want to say big, massive thanks to you, Rarewolf, for I came into the season quite late as a co-host, and just thank you so much for being so welcoming and just cool to hang out with and do this with, and the whole ESC team as well. It's been a real pleasure, and thanks for just taking the plunge and getting me involved towards the tail end of the season. It's been really cool. Thank you so much.
Has been an absolute pleasure, Corpse, and just sort of even before in the very first games that we have had you here on our broadcast, like you shadowing me and just being my amazing hype man in the background, that has been great. And just to watching you just take on and lead your very first show here for the Call of Duty Season Final. It has been great, to be honest. And I've quite enjoyed sitting here being your little hype man as well. I've enjoyed that very much. And I hope that all the folks at home has had a wonderful time, taking the time out of their beautiful Saturdays to watch this broadcast and participate as well. So thank you very much to you guys who are continuing to watch and support Grassroots Esports. And also a very big thank you to Ace Game Apparel for their support of ESC as well. So support our supporters and support Grassroots Esports.
And of course, the players. We can't have these matches without the players putting on these awesome shows for us. So thank you for everyone that signed up and took part. And we hope to see as many of you as possible return next season, as well as and welcoming in anyone that's new to ESC in the community there. Be really looking forward to it. Hope it's another good one, and we'll be right here to cover it all. It's gonna be sick. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your Saturday and has a great weekend. It's been a good day so far. I'm looking forward to just chilling out tonight and having a good time.
Yes, I'm very excited. Going to put on an absolute rager tonight, and perhaps even throw myself into the pit for NotFest tomorrow, as I'm sure a lot of our Sydney-based players are enjoying NotFest as well today. But it's all good. We'll be back here May 4th, right here. Make sure you guys catch us 12 p.m. Brisbane time with our Street Fighter 6. So make sure you guys catch that. Stay up to date with Discord, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, all those sorts of things to get in the know of what's going on. And from us here at ESC, myself and Corpse, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again.
Catch you next time.